Hello, my friends, and welcome back to yet another episode of Curse of the Black Mountain. My name is Robin Ick, and I'm going to be your dungeon master for this evening. And welcome back, and happy Easter for those of you that celebrate Easter, because I don't. But it's very good. I celebrated with some role-playing games and also some candy. But we're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons here for you this evening. So, in the previous session, our fellow adventurers are in the city called Karai, one of the larger cities in the very south part of the world known as Vendaloria, in the lands of Galgoreth. But it is a little bit of a commotion here. There is a ongoing war between the kingdoms of Galgoreth and the newly obtained empire called the Ioun Imperium that is roaming about and having a war against each other. The Imperium dislikes magic, and the kingdom of Galgoreth, they like magic. So this is like the main concern of the war, that they don't really want magic to spread. But regardless, our fellow adventurers came here in the search for some answers about some characters' past, and hearing about this war and a potential thing that is happening in the city, they wanted to see if they can save the queen that has been captured by the Imperium. So the city is right now being controlled by the Imperium, but they cannot sway the people really yet. So they need the queen to announce that they belong to the Imperium, so they have captured the queen. This information has been obtained by the adventurers, and they also have obtained the information that some personal individuals for one of the characters has also been imprisoned in the same dungeon, and they are also trying to do something to change leadership that is more pro the Imperium view. So they started to look about, thinking about how they are going to save this kingdom and also this capital. Starting to learn about an ongoing rebellion in the city, but a rebellion that hasn't been kicking off that hard that they hoped to be. But the adventurers maybe have a little bit of a finger now in the rebellion. But they started to look around in this place called the Crossroads, looking about how they're going to raise their voice and how people are going to how they're going to respect them. So they found out the quickest way to gain respect is to drop blood on the soil of the Crossroads. So they laid a bet on themselves in the Gauntlet Arena, where they said that they're going to fight one of their monsters that they had. And so they fought a very magical enhanced chimera, which they had a little bit information of beforehand. They fought it, and all of the previous sessions were the fight between them and the chimera, and it ended up in the adventurers' favor, and they decapitated the chimera, and they took its heart. And with that, they also have the ears and the attention of the Gauntlet Arena, and also the Crossroad as well, as they have slain this beast, and they have proven themselves being worthy of good fighters and good strategists. So, and also, I know that previous session we said that they got some money left, but we're going to retract a little bit, because some of the characters wanted to interact with the crowd of the people or have I mistaken something? We will hear about it. But before we go into tonight's session, my friends, the cast. Hello.
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 Are you guys doing well?
Yes.
Yes.
Also, a very quick one. Our little cleric Kalle, or plain Garbod, is not going to be with us right now, at least, because he is celebrating Easter with his family. So,
What a nerd.
nerd having a family.
Celebrating Easter.
But and also, just before we kick in tonight, is that what you wanted? Did I understand it correctly? That you wanted to speak to the crowd, right? Well, we haven't talked, but this is what, like, the intuition
Of the creature.
So
yeah, while I'm ripping out the heart and the Garbot ripping off the head.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh God, as
Why
one do. As one do.
We haven't left the arena yet then.
No, you haven't left the arena. You haven't received the money all the money that you have obtained last time.
But we have taken a short rest because I can't undo it. Right?
Sure.
Good. Because I don't remember.
I can say probably nothing will happen.
Yeah, otherwise it's your fault, so we will deal with it.
Yeah.
It's happened.
Oh, it's my fault. Okay.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah,
It is.
okay.
Dear DM.
Yeah.
I'm not redoing
Do you want
it.
me to just click what I used previous session?
Yes, please.
I just used Wild Shape.
For me, it makes absolutely no difference because I didn't use anything.
No.
I used a lot of things and I don't.
But nothing that would make a difference from a short rest.
Yeah, all my bardic. It doesn't matter.
Regardless,
Yes.
with all this, we return back to the Gauntlet Arena, where you have slayed this foul beast, this magically enhanced chimera that wanted you dead, and you have slaughtered it. You have Garbod is in the process of decapitating the heads of it, and as Videl is laying on top of the chest of the chimera and started to do a heart surgery on top of it.
Got it.
And the people are still shouting your names, and you have introduced yourself as the acquaintances of Nope, right?
Associates.
The associate.
Associates.
Yeah, we leveled up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we leveled up. We're now the associates of Nope.
Mhm.
But the lady has spoken to us, right?
Of
She has.
She has told the crowd that you are victors, and she is still there and applauds a little bit, and she has quieted down, but the crowd is still wild and just doing full football hooligan.
Ah, lovely.
Nope.
Yeah, no, exactly.
The
Yes.
one thing you want the crowd to scream.
I might as well, as she's standing there,
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if I recognize her.
Mm-hmm.
Robin, because she is very familiar for some reason.
Make an intelligence check.
That is very good. Intelligence. So it's just my modifier.
Just your straight modifier.
It's what was it? 21.
Oh.
Yeah,
You have actually seen this individual before.
I have.
Yes. You have not really her appearance, like the mohawk and everything, and the clothing, but the face seemed familiar. And probably from the time from the scepter.
I'm just gonna lean to Rill, since we are still next to each other. Rill? Does that lady look familiar to you? Like, I think she might have... I think there was something with Vithra. You know, the first day we met. Like 4 weeks ago. I just distinctly remember a lady looking very much like her, and there was something, and she was at the Black Mountain and was talking with these knights and stuff, and something with the sword of Ashnu. I think it's her. Makes sense, maybe, because she's an elf, right?
A lot of elves.
Yeah. Should we be worried?
No, 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 no.
We don't really have time to be worried.
I just thought you should know. I think it's her. Well, off to the speech then. I clear my throat and turn to the crowd. Yes, my comrades, we have prevailed in this arena, as I knew we would. The fight in the arena may be over, but there is yet a fight to be won. A fight that is taking place above our heads as we speak. And I will now leave my good friend Annabella here to speak to the crowd about this plan of hers. And I am walking over to Annabella. No pressure, no pressure.
Thanks. So no pressure at all. You give me body inspiration with that bullshit.
If you need one,
Nah,
I
I
can
need
play you
anything.
some tunes as you talk.
Oof.
How inspiring.
We need an
Is
intro
there
for
something
our
I
group.
can... Yeah, indeed. I emphasize some words as she speaks, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
As I'm standing here in my pretty black evening gown, because this is what you fight in,
Oh, yeah.
just take a few deep breaths and look
No, no,
towards
no,
the crowd.
no, no.
And then I'm gonna levitate
Yes.
up 30 feet
Mm-hmm.
and just raise my arms and try to get everyone's attention.
Everybody starts to calm down.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a moment and look around, and when they're calm, I'm just gonna... Honored spectators, friends, I beseech you all to offer me but a moment of your time. I stand before you, here in the heart of the crossroads, the beating pulse of Karai. Not as a champion of the Gauntlet Arena, nor as a daughter of the family Chatmusel, but as a child of the Crowlands. This soil beneath you, it has witnessed bravery, strength, camaraderie, and loss of life. This soil, soaked with the blood from all of us, it holds power. It proves what greatness we can accomplish if we work together. But this soil is no different from the soil outside the Platinum Club, the Onion Knight Inn, or even the Ravenhold Castle. This soil is a part of the Crowlands. A land that invader now seeks to take from us. These invaders who do not care for our legacy, for our tradition, for our blood. In this very moment, Queen Klasar, yeah, herself,
Yeah.
bleeds for the Crowlands. For us. Beaten and bruised, she is held beneath the Ravenhold Castle by these invaders. Soon to face execution from false accusations spread to dishearten the people of this proud city. I know many here might not hold the royal family nor the nobles in high regards. But keep in mind that it's through mutual interest and an unspoken agreement that the crossroads and the upper parts of Karai can coexist as it has up until now. Eventually, they will find a way down here. So I implore you all, instead of allowing these invaders to seek us out and put an end to us like vermin, let us show them what the crossroads are made of. Let us show them what we can do, united, when we bleed for our land and for freedom. I know I am asking a lot, and I know I am an outsider, but this is my home, and I intend to fight for it. Will you all fight with me?
And some of them just start to have, fuck yeah!
I'm with
Yes!
this.
But also, I need you to make a performance check
Of course you do.
with advantage.
Uh,
Did you get bardic inspiration as well, right? Or
Right, yes.
If I cast guidance on a rock and toss it at her, does she get guidance too?
no?
Oh.
You have to
Middle
touch
of the
her.
speech, she's just gonna throw a rock like a fuck you.
It's guidance. Fuck the crow lancer.
Make love, not war.
That needs the Crowlands, right? Oh
you
lord.
get,
You still have
A D10, right?
D10.
a D10 plus 1.
Oh!
Ooh.
So
So you
22
get-
in total.
Yeah.
I could have
Oh.
been a lot better, but
But as your words inspired, and they just go fuck yeah, and they just scream scream out and go nope, 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 and they are getting crazier by the speech. And you can see the elven woman's stop claps as she makes this thinking gesture towards you, and like she's taking in what you're saying. And for a while of hooligans, do you levitate down, or you done, or do you want to continue, or do you have more for the speech, or?
no, I'm gonna slowly just float down and let them take in what I said.
And
I-
after, like, yeah,
I wanna just check as she does the speech if there are someone in the crowd that stands out like they are not pleased with this speech whatsoever. Is there someone that looks like they are hating every word of it?
make a perception check with disadvantage, because there are
Yeah, it's a lot.
200 people.
I also
Yeah.
want to make that roll.
Yeah,
If I may.
you have a straight roll then, because you have a perception. You have advantage in perception because of
Yes.
your tiara.
Yes. Perception.
I'm kind of excited by this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't pay so much attention.
So 11 for
18.
on disadvantage.
I rolled a 8 and I have plus 9 in perception.
So,
So that is-
17.
17. Okay.
17. So, but as the crowd is going wild with the speech, and as Rill is levitating, you and both you and Thalion are looking about in the crowd. Thalion, it's a lot of people, and they are cheering in your favor. You can see the fire burning for the speech and the blood that has been shed in the tournament, and it looks like people are intrigued by what is transpired here in the Gauntlet Arena. But Blinky, as you are looking more towards the people, you see the same, but you can see one single individual that is standing in the very, like, on your right side, kind of like behind you, and as you, it looks like a very tall, elderly woman standing there, looking down. She has like these very large braids going down her side. She looks more of a warrior type of stand. She has more of a brute, muscular, almost like a Viking. Has a lot of like armor that are bits and bits all over, and this very old like cloth or like cloak over that is like kind of like this sky blue-ish cloak. And she looks down, and she, as Rill is done with the speech, she looks disapproving and just goes away immediately after the speech is done. Just walks away. And after the crowd has been like, whoa, for a while, the gates from where you came from, and Videl is done ripping out the heart of the Chimera.
And Garbo taking the head.
Yeah, Garbo takes the dragon head because he was very specific about the dragon head before. The husband, Boris, comes jogging in towards the arena and husses you inside the arena. And you are let in. You are allowed to have your short rest, have a little bit of drink, have a little bit of eating of fruit or whatnot. And during this time, they have received your money that you have betted, and that the money that you have won also. That was a total of what was it? 50,800 and something.
Was it 800?
No,
I thought it was
50,000.
50,485.
Yes, that is what
Yeah.
it was.
That is correct.
Because I didn't have the numbers right here, right now.
Yes.
Well, I'm taking back
Oh, hey, yeah.
5,000
Oh,
because
you
that is
wish.
mine.
But it's mine!
I don't care.
But I need to
Split
find
equally.
you. What? You didn't even put money in.
Money.
You should be happy. I'm giving you anything.
We are a group.
I know. That's why I'm giving you things. But no, the 5,000. Fine. Need my money. I'll make new ones. But I need some to buy some thieves' tools. Can I make a loan?
I actually don't care so much about money.
I don't either. It's more of the thing that it's mine.
I don't care
mean-
about gold either, but I have 88 silver on my pocket.
Ouch.
I don't know how much I have.
Ouch.
I betted all my wealth in this game.
100.2 gold.
All
Still
of
have
your wealth.
378 plus 99 platinum.
Plus 99. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
What is the principle?
And 99 gold ain't my problem, bitch. Hit me! Regardless.
You owe me 1 copper.
Oh, don't be that elf. One
Or we will
copper?
I
split.
lended you 1 copper 2,000 years ago.
I'm more like, wow, did you bet on us?
Yes.
Like
Awesome.
5,000 each, and I think Vidal put like 11 gold.
No, 78.
78? That was Garbod probably that put 11 or something.
Gabriel's gonna, yeah.
Gold, yeah.
He said, yeah, looking at his newly won dragon head.
Does he use it as a puppet?
There.
Ooh, we get pins as well, right?
Yeah, you get your pins
I'm gonna put it on my
showing
coat.
that you are the champions, and those are made of platinum.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm gonna show it off.
Like, look.
I don't sell it.
No.
As you are, I think that you are now talking during your short rest. The door
Yes.
opens up. If you don't want to do anything else, I'm gonna continue.
Boris here.
Boris is here and providing you
going-
with drinks and food and whatnot.
I'm going to talk to him.
Hello, Boris.
Yeah.
Since I am alive, could you please hand me back my notes?
What?
My notes. The ones I gave you in case
Oh.
of my death.
Oh yeah, but I will try to catch the courier. I'll be back.
What?
I thought
What
you
do
was
you
one.
mean?
I
What
thought
do you mean?
it's like looking at you. I'm just joking. Okay.
Oh, oh.
I was
I'm
about
going
to
to
say
go and get him
Close.
right away.
I was
Thank you,
about to
just
say
say the word.
Spenthalion.
I have a courier killer. Don't tempt me.
Here's
As
part
it-
of the courier. Shoot him with an explosive arrow.
He lifts up his hand. Before I do that, do you need anything else before the mistress will arrive and talk to you?
Well, since you so nicely left out some things that we asked about before the battle, I would think that maybe you could compensate that with giving us some of those potions. Seems like a fair trade.
He's like, not my call. You can talk to that accordingly to the mistress.
Well, that was worth a shot.
In that
Well-
case, we would like a few moments of privacy.
Right. I'm going to get your letter. And he
There's
walks out of the
two.
room and closes the door.
Blinky, can you say that again that you said about...
Oh, right. I turned to the other guys. The lady outside, the one that owns this arena, presumably. You remember when we talked to Vifra in the mirror?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Like, and she showed us what Madame Red was looking for, and she showed us like this vision of some people standing around this map, probably the Black Mountain, and then they said something like, "Oh, we need to take the sword of Ashnu here and bury it deep within," or something like that. I think she was one of those people, because I recognize her. I'm pretty sure, at least.
Do
Don't
we
know
know
what it
when?
means.
Was this the same time as I was inspecting the back of the mirror?
Yes.
It was after.
Okay.
Did the vision show current time? Or was it like...
I think it was
It's an
before, like, because it was. They said we need to seal the sword away in the vault, and I don't. And only the dwarves can get access to it, so maybe it was a long time ago. She is an elf.
Maybe she's the one who hid the sword then,
Maybe.
Madame Red now
Hmm.
seeks.
Yeah, and that means that maybe she can be trusted.
Or not.
Huh? But she doesn't want anyone to have the sword, at least. That's good. And we can tell her about Madame Red that she wants the sword.
Or not.
More allies.
More enemies.
Oh, that too. But regardless, I thought you should know.
Vidal, are you feeling alright?
I'm occupied. I'm trying to preserve the heart so it won't rotten in my bag.
I was more thinking that you're usually, I don't know, more positively inclined.
Oh, yeah. Maybe,
Yes, these weeks have changed us all.
you
Or
know,
Vandaloria in. Like,
well, it's a bit sad that we just killed this magnificent beast.
He says and shoves his heart into his bag.
Yes.
Well, can you do something with that heart?
That I don't
Or
know yet.
why are you cutting out the heart?
They're very tasty when you smoke them.
They are.
Just curious.
you can, if anybody wants to make an Arcana check, a Nature check, or a Survival check, you can add some information if your character knows any information about the Chimera heart. What you can do?
idea.
Nope.
I don't think I would know anything.
I
I'm
didn't
gonna,
even know what a chimera was. I'm not even gonna attempt.
I wanna attempt an nature check.
Yeah.
22.
22 in nature. You know that a Chimera heart is very tasty when it's smoked. Like because it's so the heart itself is so massive because it is almost like it's a lot of creatures using one heart. So it's a very, very strong heart. So you can eat it, or you can make some very good stew, or you smoke it.
It's very good when you smoke it. I heard.
Roll it up and
That's
smoke it.
Okay.
Great.
Yep, I'm not gonna eat it though.
You
You
can
are a-
do whatever you want with it, I don't really care.
Very special moment, yes.
You gonna sell it?
No.
Also, yeah, you can sell it for quite amount of money.
But this is a special heart, I feel.
It might come in handy. Somehow.
Yes.
In the future. We will
Well,
see.
let's keep it, I guess.
I just wanna
I
preserve
don't
it.
think it's your choice, he has already claimed it.
What?
I don't want the heart. That's weird.
I touch Thalion's cheek with my bloody hand. I know you don't want it.
Right, I still have sparkles and flowers and harmonious sound
Yes.
around me.
Yes.
You have your
Three
bow.
tiny servants.
Oh,
and
yes,
I have
and
a
the
bow
bow.
and a periton.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a lot of things around me right now.
You're
Feel
full
like-
on magical girl with a mount.
You did a lovely speech, Rill. Very beautiful. There was
don't-
one in the crowd that seemed to hate it, though. Only one, though.
What did it
like
look
it.
like?
Like a warrior woman with long braids and like very tall and muscular. She seemed very upset and she just walked off. No idea why, but maybe we should keep an eye out.
Did you have any signs on her? Like religious signs or?
Not that I saw.
Very rugged clothing.
Just some kind of warrior, maybe from the Marauders? I don't know. I don't know any people here.
Well, I mean, the Marauders we can convince with 50,000 gold, I'm quite sure.
Maybe she's just someone else then.
I just want people to start talking.
Yeah, I think they will.
I hope so.
We did quite a spectacular scene in there. And good of you, Valiant, to taking so many punches.
It was
Yeah. You?
yeah. I didn't expect it to run at me, but we made it.
Yeah.
Positive attitude.
Yes, and we are richer than before. Things are going in our favor for once. Let's just go with it and not.
You know, this is
be happy.
finances for a war, right?
And maybe a little bit of thieves' tools and a
Oh,
new
yes.
outfit for little Blinky, but
Yeah, yeah.
On that note, I have like 100 gold. Could I have some part of the winnings, although I didn't contribute? Except that I was attacked and almost died and all that.
You know you willingly entered the pit without asking for anything in advance.
Yes,
correct?
but now as we got so much money, I just thought...
So much money because me and Blinky both betted 5,000
Yes.
gold each. Because we had money to
that
bet.
was very smart.
I know.
I was just outside keeping a lookout so no assassins would attack you. That's why I wasn't here to contribute.
So if you would have betted what you had, you would win about 500 gold something. So if there's anything left after we have financed this war, I'll be sure you get that.
I was actually going to ask for 500 because I need some potions and arrows and stuff.
I think a little bit of money just to stock up on some things could be good in case of war.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
but you're...
stuff.
Yeah, I get this, but you're also not the ones that has this black card that I really don't want to use unless necessary.
Well,
Well, I agree with Rill on this point.
But I'm also not gonna let you starve because you were out of gold. Potions would be good. You need your thieves' tools. So how about we just deal out 500 gold each then to start, which is a lot. Remember this. This is a lot of gold.
yes.
Yes, it is. But we have... My concept of riches isn't... I mean, I have lived in the forest and never depended on gold, except for buying food and some merchant stuff. But as it is now, I feel I could use a little bit to just keep myself alive.
Yes.
You mean you didn't succeed with this before? Without the gold, as you just said you did.
Yes, I did, but now we are entering a war to help you and your family and the city, so I feel like some...
Yes, I am sure gold in your pockets will help this war.
It will help me to fight this war. I'm not asking for much. You can have all your 50,000. I just want a little tiny piece to keep me going.
You will have the little tiny piece to keep you going.
Thank you, Rill. Much appreciated.
I'm just gonna lean to Fanny. The alternative is just stealing what we need, if she doesn't give us the money.
Bring it.
I'm just smile a little bit to blink.
Do you start handing out gold to us, or
Yeah, I'll give you 500 each.
I wash my hands before you come over to me, and when you try to give me the gold, I just give it back to you. And after the war, you can compensate
But you
me.
just said you had 88 silver.
I manage.
Yeah, but I was more thinking if you end up in a situation where you need to, let's say, bribe someone for information or pay someone who's pretending to be someone they are not. As
Or
in a
cast some cool
goat
spell.
person.
Or just bribe someone not to murder you.
You
This
live.
is the place where you want something in your pockets.
Mhm.
Unwillingly, I take the gold. But I'm giving it back if you need it.
I mean, I do have a credit card as well, but we will see if that's gonna be necessary or not.
Credit card.
It's kind of a credit card, yeah.
I do.
From the great deal. So,
This is my Platinum Express card.
yeah. Says Platinum Club instead. After some time, close by to the door opens up slightly, and you can see Boris looking inside and go, I have your letter.
Letters, I hope. In like more than one.
He walks in, and he gives you a letter.
Which one?
Yes,
I'm
a
looking
letter.
at it like, why do you just give me one? Where's the other one?
What's
You
happening?
only had one letter.
Boris, come here. I'm
He comes closer.
just gonna grab a hold of his shirt. I am not an stupid goblin. I can count, and I know I had more than one letter.
I lean towards Videl and say, what's this about?
Where is it?
Which I'm gonna look at the one I have now. Which one is this for? Is it for Siren or Grape Hook?
It's for none.
What?
Let's give you a letter.
What is this?
During this time, you can hear behind you all this woman, the elven, a voice of an elven woman comes into the room and go, "That is enough, Boris. Please give the noble goblin its letters." Oh, well, whatever you say, mistress. And he gives you both letters back. I just tried to have a little bit of fun.
Really?
It's a
Does
very
he have-
skittish one.
Does he have metal on him?
A medal?
Metal.
He has metal on him. He has a dagger.
You ain't worth. I'm just gonna tell my little tiny servants.
Hey, why don't you stay around and mess with him for a bit? Just make his day a little bit annoying and then come back here.
They straighten up, make a salute gesture, and just walks after him. You can see this elven woman now changed clothing. She is this soft tan color to her skin. She has this mohawk that is side cuts on both sides, but it has this mohawk that is leading towards her left side. It is more straightened out now and back towards a backward fashion. And she is now dressed in a more, I would say, a more comfortable attire. She has more of a moss green like clothing. It's very like it's a very very larger. I would call it a robe, more of an elven style robe that is moss green with golden edges and whatnot. And she has jewelry on her, this very long necklace, and actually both Videl and Thalion recognizes this symbol, and it's the older symbol for Elenwe, the force of life, and it's this. It is a golden tree. It is a circular like medallion, but within it is a brass golden oaken tree, and around it has these 3 different elven symbols. And because you know of it, because Thalion lives in that old style, and Videl comes from that old style. It has the 3 elements of the elven forces that they understand exist in the world.
Did she say her name?
She did not say her name, no. So the forces are Elenwe, which is the force of life. The other one is Ayar, and Ayar is the force of death. And the last one is Mana, which is the force of magic. These are the 3 forces that the elves believed previously. So this medallion is old as fuck. This stretches back towards the Elven Empire, kind of. And she comes in. Boris just leaves, and she closes the door after her. No guards or anything with her. She just stands there, puts her hands close towards each other, and just lean towards, and she bows.
I bow back.
I'll
Me too.
curtsy.
I'll do an
She-
exaggerated bow, like, like I'm not really into it.
She says, Rakviela, and she bows even deeper, which is a greeting in Vendrail, in the Elvish language. Rakviela. It's more of a, for those who knows Elvish, it is a, no, it's a, Rakviela is more like a greeting, like, hello, you are a business partner, potential business partner.
Fancy greeting.
It's a fancy greeting. It's a very noble greeting. That saying, Rakviela.
I am just gonna pop into Garbod's head
Mm-hmm.
and
Garbo
be
says,
like, Garbod, could you have Chester sniffer? Just want to make sure it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
flinchling.
oh yeah, and you can hear behind, you can see Garbo go, come on, smell it, smell her, smell her. Shut up, smell, you can get with that. No, shut up, smell it. I don't know. He looks up and go like,
Okay, I'll go into Chester's head.
fuck. I smell one. Previous one. Yes. One.
Good boy, Chester.
Garbo nods a little bit, gives him a piece of meat from the chimera, and Jester goes and disappears into the bag again.
I think it's very useful to say what he's gonna smell, not smell it,
Yeah.
because it can be basically anything. So Chester,
Yeah.
oh, come on, smell it.
Oh.
Poor Chester!
No, master. Not fuck you. But she is close by, and I wanted to congratulate you in person. It has been a very long time we had the champions here. I am the most previous champion, but my success lent me this arena. So it's the first time in a very long time we had champions of beasts and other gladiators. So I'm very glad to meet your acquaintance.
Does this mean that most champions that enters here, well, I would say fighters that enters here, do not leave alive?
Oh no, they perish. Most of our contestants has fallen to this chimera for several months now. And previous of that, we had previous monsters, and but most of them, the monsters, we had to put them down because of age, because nobody has successfully defeated a monster ever since.
Can't you
So-
retire them instead and just let them loose in the world?
Not really. Monsters are still monsters, and we cannot land them on into the nature here in the kingdoms. It would not be wise for specifically if just exotic random monsters just appears in the middle of the region. We cannot really do that.
Fine. Maybe not. And
I'm
excuse me though. Who are you?
my deepest apologies. I am not used to talk to the champions afterwards. My name is Gwendariel.
Here.
I have different other names, but you can call me Gwen. People usually talk to me like that, or you can give me my fullest title. And the title I have is a Death Dancer.
Why do you have that title? I say like,
Are you most interested in the lore of the Elven history?
Do I know what a death dancer is?
You can make a history check.
Can I do?
Sure.
You want me to do it disadvantage?
Yes.
Ooh,
Ah, a death dancer.
Ah,
here's my.
Vidal, you're a little bit unsure. You think that there is some type of warrior, absolutely. But Thalion just go, oh, Death Dancers. They are a special trained elite group back in the old Elven Empire that were sword masters. They only fought with swords, but very specific, shorter swords, and often dual wield them. But they didn't use like great weapons, shields, and the real good Death Dancers didn't use any armor at all. They just went in with their noble of the finest clothing and just danced around and killed the enemies with the style.
They are really awesome.
They are awesome. They are trained from the Eladrin elves, the previous ones.
May I ask how long ago it was that you became the most recent champion before us?
Not so while ago. In the terms of elven years, it's not entirely long stretched. But for them humans, they're more roughly about 100.
That is a long time.
For a mortal, yes, it is. For me, it's more like a glimpse. Just a mere moment. I remember it. It was a fair fight.
And I think 4 weeks has been very long.
yep.
When you say a mere moment when you speak of 100 years, it makes me, not to be rude, but it makes me believe that you might be quite, how to say, experienced in life.
Your eyes don't deceive, and you can see her ears are quite pointy. I'm more older than I seem to be. I was young during the War of Magic. I fought in it, and just to be perfectly sure that we are on the same page, I am not a part of the Imperium. And she pauses, a few circumstances happens in war, and some things I do believe that the old Imperium was truthful in its old ways, but when they started to sacrifice elves and others, they didn't become the greatest of them all. And I understood that I needed to become what I think you know the term as a Zai, an exile. And I have forsaken my old elvish ways of the old Imperium. And now I just stand here before you as an high elf, as I am.
An Asai Highly Elf, leading a Colosseum in the crossroads.
There is something in it. I have to do something with my life. Hence that my life was always circulated around fighting, and I knew that for most kingdoms in this world, elves were not very much welcome anymore. But this place, when it was built, it gave me a purpose. Here I was somebody. I was a warrior. I fought together with gladiators. I trained with gladiators, and then I just stood up.
Have you lived down here since it was built?
I have. Well, I usually go up in the surface now and then.
Who founded this place?
This place was founded long before the city was even built. This place has been a refugee camp for humans back in the War of Magic. When the elves came into this continent, the humans built this for a refugee camp or a place for sanctuary. And after the war was done, the city was built and it became the capital of Karai. And also because on the surface, the city was built on top of another elven city. A much older elven city. And it has strong connections to other places in the world. But this place is the closest to humanity it could be. And I feel I should live among them. I have to pay for my previous life.
It's impressive of you to have survived everything so far.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have to say, Kildarin, that it hasn't been easy. It has been a journey with a lot of violence.
I can only imagine.
But you learn to live with your mistakes.
And now war is here yet again for you in your city
Oh,
above.
not for me.
Well,
My fighting years are over.
what if the fighting above comes down here? Will you just sit and watch then? Or
I will defend myself and I will defend my place. But
Well.
war, it has given me this deep wound in my heart. And it can never heal. And it will never heal with time. I prayed to Elenwe that even a swift of AR will come upon me and heal my wounds. But yet, none of a worthy death has come. So I will live here, and I will remain.
How long do you think you can remain when they threaten to take this place out with everything else? Especially being an elf.
She nods backward. I have seen empires, kingdoms, fallen, risen. I have seen this land go through revolutions and rebellions against each other. it's all the same. It all will wither at the end.
So you're just gonna hide in a hole until it withers, is what you're saying?
For me personally, yes. But not for my gladiators. I have been touched by your speech, dear Rill. And she gives to you, and she unsheaths a dagger close by inside of her robe, and she gives you this a bronze-like dagger that has like the decor of elven symbols, and in the middle it looks like the handle looks like a dragon's mouth, and from it comes the dagger, and she hands it over to you. I do not wish to enter this battle, but my gladiators were touched by your speech. They are not free. They are yours to command in this war. They are not much, but there are 6 of them. And they are wishfully want to fight with you. And they are my death dancers. So you take good care of them.
Well, of course.
But I will not enter.
I almost have a feeling that they will take care of us.
I mean, I can have them take care of you, Thalion, if you like.
Devil.
Oh, the passive aggressiveness.
Oh, it's aggressiveness.
Yes! It is not passive! It is not
It's
passive!
active aggressiveness.
It was passive before, now it's more active.
And I do want to congratulate you on your victory. Sincerely. But I sense that the victory was not within the fight itself. It is what you found when you left. It is your victory prize.
What do you mean?
You have opened up the ears, the eyes of individuals that have been long dormant for quite some time. If you want me to do some introductions, I can let you.
Would love some introductions, actually.
Yeah.
I have some introductions I can do for you. And if you are not having an appointment about 1 hour from now, I can lead you on to whomever you wish to speak to.
That sounds lovely, doesn't it?
Oh, it really does.
I have sensed, and she touches the medallion. I can feel that Elenwe has suffered around you. Shrouded by the spirits of Ayar around you. And
One
what you
could
need
say
now is not harsh words. Just a helpful hand to nudge you in the right direction.
Who was she speaking to?
To all of you.
This helpful hand, does it come from the kindness of your heart?
It does. I've seen mortals suffered enough. War is nasty upon them. And I only wish peace.
You who have traveled and seen so much, what are your thoughts on Leon de Troyes?
He leans back in her thoughts. Leon de Troyes. That is a name I haven't heard in a while. I would say he's a bastard. He has not been here personally, but I heard that he has quite enough trouble with the nobility in these lands. Searching for marriage, searching for riches that it doesn't belong to him. I haven't met him, but he has quite a reputation. why you ask, Kildarin?
Yes, why do you ask?
Just curious, as we have had some troubles.
And also, for you to understand, Kildarin, that is the term for friend, but more towards like business friend. Yeah, it's like, hello, friend.
Hey there, bud.
Yeah, it's not, not bud, it's not friend. Like in a very, she is being polite. She looks at Rill as you are asking Thalion. She leans towards Thalion and go, Gana ilan, nartikelli vendrahil. She asks you in Vendrahil if you wish to speak to her in Vendrahil instead.
Please do.
Hyve.
She like, no, please. That accent, no.
Well, sure, I can speak. I can't speak actual.
No, I know. I'm just doing it for flavor.
Yeah.
Do you speak to her in Vendrahil?
Yes.
Do anybody of you understand Vendrahil? Like Elvish?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah.
one that you didn't want to know. I do
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
I know
Why-
it.
I'm the
Right.
only one that don't. Is it? God.
Garbo doesn't know either.
No.
Garber and me is just gonna be like,
I mean, I know you can
Scrooge.
speak it, right?
Yeah, I've talked to you in Vendrail.
Yeah.
I have not.
Well, then I don't speak Inventary.
I have never spoken to you in Vendrail.
No, but I mean, I know
you know,
you
she's
two are in cahoots.
It tells you again, Eladin mar Gelnor, Killanor ni Gwennen. It means like, I do not want to disrespect your friends.
I say,
No, that
well,
means you have death in your eyes.
I say, Kukkolane Turkapesi. They already know this.
I should probably go. I understand that there's something in your group you do need to discuss. I sense something about your group that is in a disharmony.
You could say that.
Whatever do
Standing
you
right
need?
there.
Courtesy. Come on.
Oh yes, courtesy.
Hum.
Yeah, that is very lovely
I cannot give you an audience with the current royalty that I previously could. But it depends on whom you wish to speak with.
Oh, that list is long.
Yeah, we have a list.
May I see the list?
I gave her a list of like marauders and the people that we were gonna meet and the people at the docks and all of
She
those.
looked at them. Oh, you don't want to speak with the marauders. My death dancers are worth more than them.
Well, we take everybody we can, I suppose.
I can, with the docks, I can let you have an audience with the Archmage there. One of the renegade Archmages that made it out.
Is that Garbod's people?
No, not the
No,
mages.
they were at the Marauders.
Yeah,
too, right?
Raven Guard.
Yeah.
The Raven Guard were at the Marauders. We
Yeah,
also wanted
I'm
to
so
speak with the
confused.
Raven Guards, with the mages. There was a thief guild that hated nobles. I
I
have
can,
them all written down here.
I can make you have an accord with the Codex as well. I have a strong connection to the Codex. There is an
Oh.
individual here in town that is probably more significant to talk to. She's known. She is one of the madams, and I'm very close to her.
Mm-hmm.
And this madame's preferred color would be?
The blue.
Really?
I would love to speak to this lady.
I will see what I can do. Meet me at the entrance at the Gauntlet Arena about an hour. That should give you some time to prepare yourself and rest for a bit. And also, you are allowed to stay in these quarters as long as you wish for. The food and the drinks are free as long as you stay here within these walls. And also, yet again, congratulations for your victories and contribution. You have given the arena its spirit back again. As she
Glad to
bows
have
again.
helped.
She
Yes.
bows again. And as she goes towards the door, she says again, Ilau Elenwe. And she walks out. Which means light. It means towards like ever light of Elenwe. And she walks out of the door. And closes the door.
I think she's the first person I've liked that we have met in a few weeks now.
Yeah.
Which
It-
probably means she's the worst. By our standards.
Doesn't feel like she wants to kill us
Yet.
yet. Yes.
Yes. She seems sad. I wish I could do something for her. But, alas.
What was that dagger she gave?
Me.
You.
I'm more curious, what did you two speak about? She spoke to you in Elvish, did she not?
Yes, but I said we should speak in our normal tongue out of courtesy.
How polite of you.
Yes,
Are you feeling alright?
yes.
Starting
I'm
to sweat.
just impressed by her sheer presence. She seemed so experienced, and she offered us death dancers. I mean, that's awesome. Warriors.
Yes, I can see that you are a bit starstruck.
What are you implying now?
Oh, nothing at all, nothing at all. It just has. I understand it has to be quite spectacular to meet someone of, well, not your kind per se, but sort of your kind that has
Yes.
such grace and posture that you will never ever be able to obtain.
Oh, we were doing so fine here.
It's nothing, Blinky.
Dagger! What is this dagger? I'm gonna look at the dagger.
It's a very decor dagger that symbolizes of a dragon's head, and it has elven symbols that says. It says like in the runes, like power, enslavement. It says blood, and you make a history check. You all can make a history check upon it if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Is it an elven weapon?
It is an elven weapon.
Would I even remotely know anything about that?
Clearly, me and Vidal on parts of this.
Yeah, it's a
Unless
dagger.
it's like, oh, it's really expensive and known to the thieves of the world, and I don't think I know.
No, it's not. No,
No,
I'm
It-
elf,
I
and like,
wouldn't.
what the
I
hell
would-
is buy it?
I would say it's a more of a collective thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna roll. I wouldn't know.
With the highest roll of 10, you are a bit confused about it.
And Garbod roll on it.
I could definitely. Just give me one moment. I will.
Was it made out of bronze?
It's made out of bronze. Yes.
And I just, this has to be some kind of decoration. I mean, you can't
It,
fight.
it is not a blade that you use for fighting. It is a ceremonial blade.
At least I know that.
I
Well,
mean-
it's made of bronze. So I will roll for Garbod. Let's
We
see.
could have figured that out by ourselves. It was kind of but I mean, she told us that she gave it to us because probably as a token to show our gladiators that we are indeed the ones who are supposed to.
And also, I'm gonna roll for Garbod online here, but he has a 0 in history. But
Mm.
Well, I didn't get a close look at the dagger until now.
he looks at the dagger and he's like, These. Well, I don't really understand why a dagger, but from where I came from, in my old tribe, from my mom's tribe, they had specific weapons for those who are leaders of the slaves. So this is a blade, a Samorius blade for slaves.
So it's a symbol of a slave owner. What a lovely gift!
Galbos looks and puts the rest of the meat of in his bag. Well, yeah, they're gladiators. They're slaves.
I don't think I liked that, but okay, yeah,
Well,
lovely.
they fight for their freedom. Puts down the meat and
Yeah, that's exactly what Death Dancer sounds like.
he lived. What do you want me to do? I just tell you what I know.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Oh,
Not your decision.
out of curiosity, Thalion, why did you ask her about the one person we don't want to be associated with while we're here?
Because I thought she might know something about him.
You thought really old elf might know really old elf.
Yeah, I guess he has been along for a while and might have caused trouble or something in the past.
I mean, at least you were right. Though it would have been even more funny if she didn't know anything. Well, either way, now his name is associated with us. Again.
Well, I think weren't we saying that regardless of what we do, they always kind of know who we are and what we do anyway, so
And
why
I-
even bother hiding anything at
I
this
felt
point?
that we can trust her. Call it elven intuition.
I'm not gonna say anything, but you felt you could trust Leon too, but you know.
I mean, at least you said it. I was thinking it.
I'm just gonna put that out there, but I felt
Is
that
this an
maybe
elven
this time
thing?
you were.
Like
Is
the
it?
moment an elf is, I mean, what, 10 times older than you instantly gonna be like, I trust you.
To be
No.
fair, that's very true. Like, you don't trust goblins just for the fact that they're goblins, but as soon as an elf steps into the picture, you have some problems, Valian.
Just
Yeah.
some.
But
We'll work
Oh,
on that, I'm sure.
yes, I'm sure you can fix that and be more mindful in the future. I pat your hand, like.
So just because you are a good goblin, I should trust every goblin above my elders.
No. When did I say When did I say this? Why do you get? How are my words that I'm speaking turning
No,
into
no, no,
that?
no. Blinky, what he's saying is, because he's a bad elf, you shouldn't trust any elf.
No.
Well, I don't.
This is a weird
let's move
fight.
on.
I think Blink is trying to tell you, Thalion, that doesn't matter of what heritage you are, you can trust one if their actions is good.
Yes,
Thank you, Videl.
But
that is
the
what
action-
I'm doing.
Is it?
I think so.
Well, at least you think so. I guess that's a start.
Yeah. So, should we get going and maybe meet some people? Because, Queen execution could
We
happen
need
any
to be
moment.
back here in an hour, though.
Do we all have to be here?
It's about an hour until.
Oh, wait, madam, of course we need to be here.
So,
I mean, if you insist me to meet this Madame Bloom
No,
myself.
no.
for this part, the hour is supposed to, if you want to grab some stuff, buy some stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, because Nia or Rill will know this. There is a place here on the point number 7 in here
Yes.
that is called the Crow Market.
Mm.
That is literally the black market.
Let's make this easy. You all have 500 gold each to spend. You needed thief's tools. You needed potions, I guess. I don't know. Vidal, I guess he's gonna fold paper cranes of papers and watch his gold in a pile.
Och även mina sack.
I can give you a paper to fold it. I have paper.
Yeah, I have paper too.
Don't eat it.
But regardless, you can, if you want to have some specific thing, we don't have to like roleplay every bit of it. But if you want to restock on something, or if you want to find something oddly specific, you can ask me if you want to find something that is
Oddly specific.
oddly specific, or if you want to like, oh, I really want to have this item, or we can try to do that if you want to, of course.
I'm terrified of using my gold, so no.
Well, I would like to find a light and sturdy armor.
An armor.
500 gold, good luck.
Also, the armor that you have obtained here
Oh,
in
right.
the arena, you have to leave it back.
Yeah,
But
I know.
you can still remain it intact because you can specifically buy one of those armor. Let me see. It's going to cost you. It is a. Let's see. It was the hide armor, right?
Studded leather.
Studded leather. It cost for 45 gold for it. But normal price is 45, but because of you are the champions, you get a discount also. Because people like you a lot. So
But
you
we
will
can
have,
say it was more because we're in a shady place and they're like, yeah.
there are shady places, but usually they higher up the price if there are outlanders.
Mm.
But let's see.
For the first time in his life, Thalion is liked.
Oh, the shade of it all. Well,
Also,
Thalion started
quick
shading.
question to DM.
DM is here.
I just need to know if this was a fault on your part or if she actually did call my character Rill, since I am Annabella right now.
It was a mistake.
Okay, cool.
It was a serious mistake.
I needed to know if it was.
No, they're a changeling.
Yeah.
No. It was a mistake.
Good that
Okay,
you asked
cool.
because it was.
I need to know this in advance to move.
Yeah, of course.
You can have a
So-
sign behind you like that you can change, and then you know which one you are at the current state, like Annabella.
Let's see. It is because you have a 20% discount also
Mhm.
of all the things that you can buy here. So for the stunned leather armor that is 45, you have to only give 36 gold.
Okay, and if I sell my leather armor, what do I get for that?
Let's say leather armor is 10, you get half of it. So it's that. So 31 gold. I usually do that if you buy something and you sell something, it's usually like the half price back.
So
31 gold.
I have to pay 31 gold.
Yes.
Okay.
Then you will have your own studded leather.
Yes, nice. And then I will remove the leather.
Yes.
Mhm.
Do anybody else want to have? There are potions, of course, of healing and sorts you can buy. Or do you look for some specific things?
I want to look for 3 things. 1, thieves' tools.
Mm-hmm.
Can I buy those? Because mine broke.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, I assume, but
In this place, it's like in every corner.
like anyone have thieves' tools like from every side?
No, what you should do is you walk around with your badge and go like, so
Right.
the champion of arena wants thief tools. Is anyone wanting to come?
Everybody like, yeah, take mine, and just throw it at you.
Use mine.
No, but you can find you find in the crow market people that are selling multiple of these, but you find a good pair. Like you find a specific pair that is made of some sort of it's made of some sort of black metal.
Mm.
and it has the symbols of
Ooh.
crows on the top of it.
Ew.
Maybe they can take a bit more of natural ones before they break.
Yes. And also, just for the meta one, this item allows you, if you roll a 1 on your Thieves Tools, you can re-roll once.
Oh.
But these cost, they cost 80 gold,
Hmm.
but you gain the discount, so it's 64 gold.
Taken. I'll get those. Like, oh,
I have
beautiful craftsmanship.
a question, Robin.
Yeah.
In my inventory, I have a silver dagger, but
Mhm.
in my weapons, I can't select a silver dagger. So, help. And also, I want to sell my ordinary dagger. I don't know why I have an ordinary dagger.
Get like
You
what,
wanna-
2 coppers, I think.
I can look into that.
You can write Thalin was here and leave it at the arena.
Dab it in a wall.
Give it to a fan, they pay double.
Actually,
Ooh.
lick it and give it to a fan.
Yeah.
4 copper.
I
will-
have death in my eyes.
Per, you will get 1 gold if you sell it. It's like
Oh.
I will sell it.
If you lick it, then
If he sells it to a fan, will he get 2 gold?
Wow.
the silver dagger is just it's not a weapon.
Okay.
It is something you just sell.
I think we had them because we needed silver to fight the moss monster.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's kind of like the only uses. Then
is
it
also-
did the dagger damage, but in silver. But now it's like doesn't do anything.
I
Well,
can give it to Blinky and I can use it as a tiny servant.
you never know when you need silver. I will keep it.
Right.
Oh, speaking of that, where are my tiny servants are gone? They're out
Oh,
with
I mean,
Boris.
Yeah, you
If
told
I
them
find
to...
them, I'll.
You told
if
them
I
to
see-
return in about an hour. So
Yeah, good. Well, then they're probably gonna be
like
here.
when you are done with your shenanigans, they will return.
Good,
if
because
they
one of them
return.
is my cup, and I drink from that all the time. It's Kazakh, anyways. Just out of curiosity, do they have magical items here?
They do.
Do
But
they
not
have
like
another bag of holding? I just want to know if
They
they
do.
have one. How much
Yeah.
is that?
let me see.
1
Because
million gold.
I've thought about how Blinky walks around because I have so many instruments, and I'm like, how is this thing working at this point? It boggles my mind because I have a drum, a bagpipe, and like flutes, like 3 flutes and a bell, and there's like a lot of other things, and I'm like, where am I keeping these?
Big backpack.
You
Apparently.
you find I'm not gonna roll. It's gonna take
Yeah.
too much time.
Yeah.
But when you scout about, it takes a while to find, and there are one individual that sells one of these, and you notice that they sell them for, of course, the price here. Like it's an illegal act, so it's an illegal purchase. So they want to have 500 gold for it, but they lower it because you are the champion, so you only have to pay 400 gold for it.
Yep, I'm taking it. We're taking it.
And
Bag of
also, do
holding.
in mind, if you buy stuff here, it does not have the legal stamp that
They-
the Circle Magi do, because most of the items that have been done are usually stamped or have a brand of the Circle of Magi. So these items do not have them. So if you are caught red-handedly and people look at them, you can be arrested and feed because of that you don't have the brand on them.
You
so-
can't detect them from
Well,
access.
I'm already wanted and have.
You cannot.
Dra av momsen på taxen.
Exactly.
Pay them for a stamp later.
Yeah.
Like, can I fake
Vandaloria.
paint a stamp on it?
Vandaloria, the economic game.
I want to look for a better dagger than an ordinary. I mean, is there any really
like a
good
magical
dagger.
dagger.
Well, if I can afford it.
Um, you find, and they cost 300 with it
And
all.
What is
And
it?
it is just for meta gaming. It is a magical dagger that has +1.
Okay.
It gives +1 to hit and +1 in damage when you roll with it.
It is very poor damage on daggers.
They are, but now with the best thing though is that if you have one of those, it is considered magic damage. It's not physical damage. All the damage you do with it is considered magical damage.
Yeah, well, I really see myself fighting with 2 daggers, and it's awesome. And I have 1 frost dagger, so I think I will buy that.
300.
And with the
It is with the discount.
Okay.
Videl, do you want to have something?
No, I have all I need.
Okay.
Good friends, good items, healing spells.
Could you say the name of the dagger so I can add it?
It is a weapon +1. I can help you add it if you want to.
Yeah.
I'm very fast of it, so. Do somebody else want to have something else?
Yes.
Yes.
Is there a place that has clothes or fabric?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, Blinky is gonna find an outfit because since she lost her hat, she is just dressed in her shitty clothes because she can't change her outfit no more, so now she has to make do with something else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find the most outrageous, colorful thing I can find that would fit me. I'm imagining it's a mix and match, and I'm gonna sew it together to fit correctly somehow.
Also, just to let you know, Julia, that they do have hat of disguises here.
They do,
They
but
do.
it's not my hat.
But you can have your own hat.
But
There
it's
are
not
different
safe.
varieties of these hats, but they sell it for 1,440 gold.
No,
That is with the discount.
I'm gonna hold on that right now.
Mm-hmm. But
Because
there are
I haven't
a
gotten
lot of
over that I lost my other one. I can't just replace it. It's not the same. I'm gonna buy an outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine it's something like big
shame.
puffy sleeves, like striped sleeves in like one sleeve is like green and purple and one is red and green, and I have these like orange belts and fabric lying down and like a big like thing over my shoulder and stuff.
Just find
Yes.
finer clothing.
Oh yes.
A shame
With
we
the-
don't
with
have access to topside.
With the discount, it's 10 gold.
Perfect.
Colors tend to cost a little bit more.
Yeah, and there's a lot on this, I would imagine, because I'm gonna peacock hard.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Feeling pleased.
And now I put in your dagger as well, Pat.
Thank you.
Last thing, quick. Is
Mhm.
there a place? Is there a blacksmith around?
Yeah.
Do I have time to check if they can? How much there it would be to just resize Real's family crest ring to fit my hand? Because why not?
Would that be a blacksmith though?
Yeah, it
If
sounds
we're
like a
not-
big
no.
hammer.
I would
A
say
jeweler, though, and
a
then
jeweler. It is
Yeah.
not in this place. No, you can sell rings and whatnot here, but there nobody here that crafts it. It's in the upper level,
That-
on the surface.
then I'm gonna keep it for now.
All right.
I return to the others, looking fancy, happy.
Nia, do you want to do something? No? Yes?
Oh yeah, I want to have a private conversation with my stick.
With your stick? Okay.
Or at least try to.
Where do you want to have it? In an alley or?
No, I'm not leaving the arena.
Okay.
I mean, Vidal can be there if he wants to. I'm just gonna bring out my stick in its magical girl's outfit thingy. Just check it a bit and like, are you in there? You little fuck.
And not for a very long while, you can hear in your head, I am here. What do you want, my herald?
Oh, you know what I want. What was that stunt you pulled out there? You
What do
altered
you
my
mean?
magic.
What do you mean?
You changed my magic.
It becomes silent.
Why? You did something. Why? What are you doing? Do you want me to use this?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, then you need to tell me why.
You is Vidal in the room?
Yes, I would assume. Or?
Yeah.
In a
Have a
share,
conversation.
in a chair a little bit further away, you can see it flips to the top side, and it glides towards Rill, and it makes Rill sit down on it.
God.
Or she's sitting with the stick.
Yeah.
My herald, you need to understand. There are some things happening that you cannot understand. I am simply just trying out something new. Something that could benefit us all in the end.
You mean like making an entire arena aware of you?
Well, sometime they just have to witness greatness, aren't they not?
Yeah, my greatness.
Certainly. But do not forget.
And you can see the shape of almost like a dark tentacle around you.
Who give you your purpose. And who will give you the power to overcome everything. Do not forget.
Not forgotten where I started. With your brother.
Oh, yes. My brother will have his. And we will claim his power.
What you want?
Oh, yes, of course. He has opened up so many doors and I am envious. I need those doors. We need to open them as well.
Uh-huh.
Are you afraid?
Yes.
You should not.
I don't like when things, people, or whatever you might prefer to be associated with mess with my stuff.
Well, my condolences.
I walk over to Rill. How does she look like when she sits in the chair?
In this very moment, she does not really talk openly. It is very weird. She's just holding the scepter, and she just blankly stares into it. It is very creepy. She almost like getting paler as she's looking into the scepter. Her eyes more white, and more turning into a silver-ish eyes of it.
I'm readying my staff to knock her staff out of her hands.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is weird. I'm just gonna see if she returns soon, but I'm preparing.
The world has to embrace the madness eventually.
I'm not sure this is what we agreed upon.
Oh, we agreed to bring chaos. Did we not?
No, we agreed to show the truth.
Which is chaos. in this world, my herald.
And you can see him popping out from the side.
Chaos is the truth of the world. Haven't you seen it? Haven't you stared into Thalia's eyes and see the chaos within them? Haven't you seen the fear in Vidal's eyes when he looks upon you now, staring into the scepter, not accepting what you have become?
Wait, he's looking at me now?
Oh yes.
And you can see your vision just turns, and you're in the ceiling, and seeing yourself, and you can see Vidal is standing there with his staff.
We're having this conversation in our own terms, my friend.
Uh-huh. To be fair, I feel like I can forgive him for being a bit off-put by the way I look, because I would be as well.
It's the truth, isn't it? Your changeling appearance blending out into reality itself.
For sure.
Don't be afraid. The truth is out there. We just simply have to open up the door for them.
Did you do something to that chimera?
He looks up and
I have my ways. That beast was magnificent.
You took something from it, didn't you?
Yes. I took the very essence of it. I need a beast of that.
For what?
For the coming of the truth.
Lovely.
Oh, it will. But do bear in mind, my friend. Time is running out.
I know.
And you are getting a little bit slow.
I am.
and he disappears. And you are back. And you can see Vidal standing there.
Don't hit me.
No, I was not going to hit you. I was going to hit the staff. Scepter. Vibrating thingy.
Okay.
Because this was another level of weirdness.
Oh yeah, I feel like I'm leveling up in those.
You're okay?
Yes and no. Do you remember when we fought and my magic turned weird? Did you see that?
How obvious was it in the fight?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, it was very obvious.
Yes!
Even if I was a bear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
You can even smell it.
It was her
Oh.
endless blasts. I think.
I smelled it, so yeah.
Yeah, he said that he stole something from the chimera. The essence of it, because he needs it for chaos.
I thought I stole the essence of it.
Oh, you stole the heart, Garbo took the head, the
Yeah.
essence, or whatever now that is. He took claim of that.
The balls.
It was a girl.
Yeah.
It was a girl. It was a female.
We've been through this several times.
I don't know chimeras.
So the essence.
The girls have balls.
Yeah, I
Like
don't
a hyena.
Actually.
Like
Huh.
hyenas.
Yeah, like hyenas.
Actually.
Actually,
So he stole the essence of the chimera.
Yeah, I don't
Why?
like that he's messing with my magic and he wouldn't tell me why. Something in the lines with, for the chaos to come.
That sounds about right. For him,
Ah,
right?
Yeah, for him. For us, no.
No.
Where am I?
Where
Out
you
shopping.
are, you're probably out during this time. You're probably out and shop your dagger and your leather armor.
So he stole the essence for the future chaos. Can he do anything with it?
No idea.
He probably can, since he stole it. He
Yeah,
can-
why would he take it if he couldn't do something with it? If not
Yes.
just to mess with us, but which could also be something he would do because
Is he? It. That.
yeah, I am unsure what they would prefer to be associated with. But yeah.
But yeah, that was another experience.
Mhm.
Usually doesn't happen like that, and usually doesn't look like that. Like you're shifting.
Yeah, I saw it, if that makes sense. From another perspective. It's weird when you're inside your head and then you see yourself from like a third angle. It's,
I can't
I-
imagine. I will try. And I wasn't trying to hit you. I was just afraid that something went wrong.
Thank you.
I actually have a question for you. If you want, if you can. Can you bring
Yes?
forth a memory of mine?
Mean.
You told us that you could enter minds and gather memories.
Are you asking me to forcefully rip out a memory of your mind? You know that will deal damage to you, correct?
Your
Yes.
mind, in your mind, really hear that? Yes, of course.
I do. If you don't want to, it's okay.
I want to help you. I am just a bit.
Let's help him then. Let's do it.
It's just that I have something in my head right now that sounds like a fucking broken record.
Use the scepter. Place it on his temple and let us unlock it together.
I feel like he wants me to do it, which makes me inclined to think this is a really bad
I
idea.
was about to say, do it.
Yeah, exactly that.
Use the force.
Use the scepter.
I mean, I can do it if you want me to.
It's only if you are willing to do it. It's okay for me.
I am willing to do it. I am mostly worried what consequences there will be if I violently rip open your mind and pick out a memory to then retell it to you.
It's okay. I can.
Sh-
Let's do it. It needs to be really, really old. Like before the dragon attack.
Before the dragon attack?
Yeah. Moments before.
Moments before. How
If
would
you-
How do you suggest I would phrase asking for a memory like that?
I don't know if I was newly born or if I was how old I was when it happened, but I can't remember it. All I have seen is my mother saving me from a white dragon.
But you want a memory from before the attack?
Yes,
Right before or...
among that time. To see where it was and see if I could know any more information about the time.
of when it happened?
Could be. Or or could be. It doesn't matter. Just to pinpoint a time, a place, some people.
Sure. So, to rephrase this, I am going to mind break your head, forcefully push myself into you, and pick out a memory from moments before the dragon attack.
Yeah, that's about right. Do you need to be that specific for it, or how does it work?
When I enter, I think I look for something. And then I need to be able to tell what I'm looking for. Otherwise, I could equally well just get anything from your youth.
Worth a try. I have nothing to hide, so.
I am not. Since it's you that's asking, I will do it.
It's only roughly 28 years back in time, so.
Uh-huh. Fine, fine. Because it's you that's asking. You can stop laughing inside my head.
I'm not doing it.
I know.
Do you wish to use Mind Break
I
on
do.
Vidal?
I do.
Okay. So first of all, because you are willingly being Mind Break, you have to take the full edge of the ability, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
So you fail your Wisdom saving throw because you give
Mhm.
in to it. Rill, I want you to roll 2d12 psychic damage on Vidal.
Look at these 20s.
And
When we return, Vidal is dead.
And also, Vidal, with the damage, you lose 1 death saving throw.
Yes.
Fucking
Can I
Is
add that some?
Garbot in the room?
No, Garbot says, I have made that he is out and shopping.
Okay, good.
He's
Because I was
doing-
just like,
Kalle will call. We will have a call tomorrow, and he will buy some stuff. You have given him money to buy some new stuff.
Yeah,
and-
we gave him 500 gold to go and like.
yeah. I will.
Hello.
I will fix Kalle. So Kalle is out, and he's not there now.
Entertain yourself.
Just for the sake of brevity. He will just go, no, a bitch slapper in or something.
And I
Or
lose
have-
1 death save anyways.
Anyway.
Come on! Can I edit that somehow?
Hmm?
Like, add that I have 1 less death save?
put it in
God.
notes.
No, you can
Okay.
put it on your notes.
Yeah, you need to put it on your notes.
Because D&D Beyond, am I right?
Let's see here.
Wish you could have post-it notes on your character sheet in D&D Beyond, like on the side. Just like that would be cool.
That would be very cool, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Rill, how much damage do you do to him?
Oh, a lot! Why now? Couldn't you have gotten that 20 last
Or
time?
Vidal's head.
Pop goes the goat head.
Haha!
So how much damage did you do on 5d10s now? And
Wow.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait, this is just 2d12s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only.
I don't add my stupid attack modifier,
No,
do I?
no. This
Good.
is just this is a
Good!
Ooh.
also for the next turn, Vidal, you have disadvantage on intelligence-based ability checks.
Oh,
And
I'm dumb now.
Next turn. So I'm standing there with a scepter, and I'm gonna.
and you feel also that
Damn.
Nia, you have also you have planted a mind surge in his head, so you can do more damage if you do it one more time.
I'm good.
Yeah, good.
You're good, but is your patron good?
Your
No.
patron is laughing.
Oh, he's like enjoying.
So, Rill, what memory do you seek?
Okay, so I'm taking out the scepter. I am terribly sorry for this, Vidal. I'm gonna boop his head with my magical girl-dressed scepter.
And all of a sudden, Vidal, you just stops in the middle of it. You can feel something entering your mind. It just breaks you're usually a very willful, powered creature, but it just, as soon as the scepter just touches your forehead, it goes white, blank, and you can feel something just rushes into your mind. And Rill, when you're holding the scepter, your mind goes into his mind. And you just travel into this nerve system inside of him. It is a very, very odd sensation. Like the one you did before. When you had the other one happen to you and whatnot. It happened to one of the other changelings. So, but
Oh, yes.
what memory do you seek?
I am gonna search. This is gonna be so weird to be specific about it, but I am gonna search for a memory that is like before the dragon attacked.
Okay. You search his back and you can see multiple memories just flashes by. You can hear voices of a different other language you haven't heard before. And you can hear the motions of like dragon wings as you're getting closer to that memory. And all of a sudden you enter another memory, and you can see from presumably Vidal's eyes, so you can see up in this for you, is a very large goat folk woman standing there holding Vidal in most like and Vidal is like wrapped in this child, almost like a lot of layers of fur around him, and she looks utterly distressed, and she's like looking around widely. She screams to some in another language that you presumably wouldn't understand.
No.
Because you don't speak they, I presume.
They sounds unfamiliar to me, yes.
She screams at somebody just running past her, and you can see she's looking down at Videla, almost like she's trying to like gently caress him, like make him not to scream. But to your experience, Vidal doesn't cry. He's just calm in her embrace. Looking about, she starts to run away, holding him, and she's just locked on to this woman that you feel in your memory of Vidal that this is the memory of his mother. Running past, he looks very much like his mother, like so almost the same kind of type of braids, but she has longer hair, and her horns are much longer than he has. But she's running, and the only thing that Vidal is looking at is this emblem that is sitting on her right shoulder, and she's running, and you can see glimpses of fire and stuff that's burning in the backside, and you can see snow that is heavily falling around her as she runs out in some sort of courtyard, and she screams at somebody else and casts some sort of spell of somebody and goes running. Make a perception check.
This is when I roll bad instead. After that damage attack.
Probably. Let's go for the complete opposite here. No? Okay, good.
16, that's good. As she's running past by, she runs to somebody and stops. And she puts Vidal from this motion to that, holding him so he's looking backwards. So you can see some individuals come behind and just slay some of the goat folks. And you can see them standing there looking towards Videl and just getting close by to her. And you can see these, it looks like elven warriors dressed up in black, and some of them has mouth covers and almost have very darkish hair around them, and they have very long ears. Closely resemble some individuals that you have encountered before. And you can hear a voice behind Vidal. You can stop. Hand over the child immediately. You would do it gracefully. And do not do something foolish, goat folk. And you recognize instantaneously these individuals, but much, much younger. And you can hear her response, I will not let you have him, you beast! You foul beast! Very well done. Find the staff. And take the child. And she casts something around and takes Videl underneath it and runs. And runs to glide down towards a mountainside. You can see from Videl's now, he's turning his face, as you can see a landscape of numerous peaks, of heavy snow peaks and valleys and trees, but it's all covered in this permafrost and ice. And she's gliding down to a place, it looks like a well, and she looks at Videl and she starts to mumble something, and she looks at him and smiles, says something in Vey to him, and gently tap his, and you can see some sort of, from the well, a huge tree grows up. And she touches the tree and you can see some sort of portal open up. And you see her scream towards it, Moonstone! And she just, take care of him! And she just throws him into this portal. You can see her, she gets stabbed into the back, and you can see behind, you can see the smile of Leon the Trail just disappears and inside of the portal, and the portal just closes. And you can see in his arms, you can see this almost like a bear-ish man holding Videl. Look like, fuck. Let's take you to some other tribe close by, little goat folk. And the memory just, you suck back to your reality.
Do I pass out, or do I?
You do not pass out, but you immediately discovered that your mind, there was no white dragon.
Do I see this memory too?
Yes.
Oh, amazing.
It's something that has been unlocked from you, and you feel that somebody has modified your memory to only recall this as it was a dragon attack that killed your family. And you do realize that you had seen Moonstone before, you had a connection with him, but you couldn't back then understand it. But it was something about Moonstone. The name Moonstone meant something, but not what you couldn't regard. What you didn't understand. But now you do understand why Moonstone was so significant for you. And you remember every single word now what your mother said. And the last thing she said is to always remember who you are and always stand true. And she gave you also the pin that you have on your shoulder before she just threw you into the portal.
Thank you, Rill.
So sorry.
Nothing to
Are you
apologize for.
okay? No, I mean, I'm sorry for the damage, but are you okay? This was a lot.
Yes. But now I know. What happened? Still don't know why, but thank you. I give Rill a hug.
I'll hug him back. Whilst I'm hissing in my head, can I at least have this moment alone?
And let us return back to the others. It has been an hour. You have all collected some stuff, and Garbod, together with Thalion and Blinky, returns back to the Gauntlet Arena. And you can see that Vidal looks a little bit roughed, and Rill is still Rill, but a little bit like... He looks a little bit like taken.
And
by
she's
something.
sweaty.
The scepter is nowhere in sight. I've shoved that back into the bag of holding, deep down into the
Into the
furthest
abyss
fucking...
where it come from.
Yes, the furthest fucking crevices I could find in that thing. Like, go away with you, fuck off.
I imagine us coming inside the room and Vidal is sitting there, and you are.
I'm kind of
Okay.
like almost kicking in the door and doing like a
Yeah.
oh my god, look at this new outfit kind of thing.
I'm staring at the
Like-
wall. It takes me
And then
about
I-
10 seconds before I even like... Oh,
And then I'm
How
sensing the
colourful.
tension.
And you can see the hesitation
Nothing
in Rill's
happened.
face, and how contemplated Vidal looks like in a bit. I imagine that you are contemplating.
Yeah. I'm not there.
Yeah.
Did I give away my flute, or do I still have it?
You gave it to me.
You gave
Yes,
away the flute.
I will.
Because you were picking up painting instead
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
of sucking on the flute.
Otherwise, I would have done.
Oh. Before I forget, the other note that Boris gave me.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
he give me a third letter
No.
before? No?
No.
He gave me
Yeah,
my 2 letters, but he
the
tried to
other-
give me a
the
fake
other-
letter first.
The fake letter has nothing on it. It's just a
Okay,
letter.
good.
that
I
is
was just
blank.
gonna make sure before I forgot that. Good.
Yeah.
Then never mind.
But you return back after like an hour have passed, and you meet each other again.
Sensing the tension, I'm just gonna.
Is it too many colors or did something happen?
Oh, you look lovely. Lovely.
Thank you.
I am gonna leave the yes, things happened, but I don't feel it's my place to say.
You can hear behind when you all come in. Well, I can come back another time then if you are occupied. And you can see when Dariel has returned. And she has a gentleman with her. Shall I return another time, or...?
No, please. Perfect. We need a distraction.
Well, then please. And she gestures into the individual, and he nods as he walks in. You can see he has like a beige like cloth all over him just to try to cover up whoever he might be. But underneath him, he has this a magical robe that is mostly like this very light blue and has this very black lines all over it with numerous of different types of ruins, of arcane ruins or whatnot. And he takes away the cloth and he bows. I heard that you were champions and trustworthy individuals to help us in this revolution.
Yes, that would be correct.
And Gwendalia will just go, right then, I will let you go back to your business alone. I will also that the madame will come shortly. And she walks out.
I was just gonna question that. Like, I thought we were talking to a woman and now this man shows up. So good!
I am sorry. My I am one of the archmages that survived the attack. And you could call me Tuelen. Yes, Nia.
I just heard that name and I'm like, nope, I'm just not even gonna try to type it down. Like, nope.
I can
Nope.
I can text it to you.
Right,
Nope.
Robin spelling. I'm gonna see how close I was.
Yeah, can you Tuelen? Tuelen.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna do it.
Tuelen.
I'm gonna do it your way.
Yeah, can please somebody just type that shit, and also your chat, type that shit.
You need dots above everything too.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I'm too lazy.
Nia is kind of close in a way.
You need the dots and yes.
Blinky, yeah, you're very, very close.
Well, and
I don't even know how to make those
It
symbols.
needs to be above
I
the
have
first
learned
E2.
from this stupid campaign how to do it.
Do you want to do it as well, Per? Or do you want Danne as well?
Oh, okay. Let's see.
No,
here.
you don't have to.
There should be an H in there somewhere.
Yeah, I also feel that, but I don't know
like
where.
that, but with all the things above the U's and
Even
E's.
if-
Tuelen.
Okay. Tuelen.
I think it's another H. Like
There's a stead somewhere.
Between the L's.
You're gonna hate me so much, my friends, but yeah, Per is still there. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very close.
Oh,
this
yes.
is the actual thing. Tuelen.
Oh my god.
No, I think that's wrong. It's
And it's here.
Yeah, yeah.
Two
that's-
Ellen. Yes.
That's what I'm hearing.
is it two Ellens or
This is how you pronounce it.
Tuelen?
you said we
Well-
were close. We aren't close in any.
It is quite close.
We're closer to Archmage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm being
There start
humble.
all over again.
I'm being a bit humble, okay?
So
Okay.
I start
name-
looking around the room and I see that Blinky arrived and I lean down to her and whisper, "You look beautiful."
Oh.
Oh, thank you. You look sad.
I do.
Are you
I
fine?
was
Yes.
gonna walk up to that poor mage and do a little bit of a curtsy.
Oh, there's no need for that. I understand that I should be one bowing to you, being champion somewhat. But words bring fast and we are in a war. We are no need for official gratulations and so on. My name is Archmage Tuelen. I am one of the surviving mages from the surface. And we are hearing that you are about to lead this rebellion more into a closure. Is that correct?
Yeah, she's definitely leading this.
I say and just look at real.
Yeah. That was my intention from the start, to lead this rebellion.
Very glad.
Staring at Blinky.
He leans on and he takes your hand. I understand that you are at Chat Muzal. And my condolences for your family's capturing. I am a very high friend of your stepfather, if I have completely understood the situation of the family.
Wait. Can you take that again? Now I'm confused.
To your stepfather.
What of him?
I am a highly good friend of him.
I see.
And I heard about your grace.
Yes.
I'm very pleased that you are still alive and kicking.
So am I. You wouldn't have happened to heard anything about my brother.
Frankly, I have not. It has been a busy time here and under the surface, and I'm afraid that I've only tended to my mages.
Understandable.
But regardless, if you wish to have my help, I need some help from you, of course. My mages are at your disposal, of course, but we need something to reassure our future.
And that would be?
The Imperium wants to destroy all magical manors, old and new. And we have a specific old item that we wish to retrieve from the surface. If you could ensure that this tome will suffice and survive this attack, we will be gladly helping you.
So what tome would that be then? I mean, I will of course do my utmost to assist in this. I believe that magic should be preserved.
Very well. We have heard that the forces of the Imperium has moved most of the magical items back to the cathedral, into the catacombs of the cathedral, bringing it as a safe haven for the Order. But we believe that they have taken this tome there.
Of course, the catacombs.
But make me just assured, this tome is an older tome. It reaches back from where the Circle of Magi started. It was hands down from my grandfathers down here. And it was because of this tome we could preserve protection against necromancy. And I do believe that the Imperium wishes to have it destroyed. Of having such magical empowerment seems to frighten them.
To have something that protects against necromancy frightens them.
Yes. They
Well,
are
that is-
afraid.
So instead, they would prefer to not have something that protects them against necromancy.
Accordingly, what I heard before my other pupils were captured, that they had some means to negate magic. Completely.
Well, that is bothersome.
But we need this tome in order to rebuild our order. It is an icon, and a great artifact
Of course.
that we praise highly.
When you say they had means to negate magic, do you know if it was all sources of magic?
I believe that they attacked our library, the first building, and it was the easiest target. No magic could even destroy them.
So
But
druids and clerics would be at equal
I would
disadvantage.
say, yes. It was not that they had something, they had people that could neglect them. No magic could take on these individuals. They just simply disappeared out of the view.
I thought I accidentally hung up.
Yeah, I thought so.
Nope,
My leg.
Discord hiccup.
My lady, are you okay? You seem to be... I don't see your face anymore.
Give me a moment.
Change back.
There you are. Are you okay, my lady?
No.
Did you enter the scepter?
Shh.
Well, hello there.
Oh lords, please no.
There seem to be individuals having these abilities. I remember that they told me that an individual just walked in and killed some of my pupils and then took them into captivity.
So if someone who's extremely trigger happy would be shooting an explosive arrow at these individuals that can take out magic, would that perhaps prevent them from doing such a thing?
As long as it's not magic. I do believe it has neglecting appearance of the magical essence, not about
Fire
alchemy.
and such. Well, that is good to know.
It is, but we didn't know.
Yes, but
And
now we
they-
are at an advantage because we do have information now.
We do. But, my lady,
Yes?
I understand that this will come at a cost for you, but if you can retrieve this tome, I know that in this chamber they had a lot of magical items that have taken from us. They are yours as well. Please, if you can make it there, these items are yours to command. And then our group of mages are at your disposal.
Sounds like
So-
a fair deal, right?
Yes, except for the fact that we need to get up on the surface, take down an entire.
Well, we were doing that anyway, right?
True. I mean, yes. What happened to the clerics? I would assume there was priests, clerics, maybe even paladins at the.
They have a very strong religion towards the Galgorian pantheon. The choir seems to be in favor of the Imperium. They don't really enjoy the attack, and they cannot fully take over the city without the blessing from the gods, and right now, the blessing is not received.
So,
The clergy stands neutral.
so there's a possibility to convince the clergy then to.
If you have the right means. Yes.
We have an extremely persuasive cleric.
Garbo just nods, shows the dragon. Aha. Is that a dragon's head?
A chimera head, but yeah.
You have a chimera.
No, not. It's dead.
We have parts of it.
Which parts?
Well, there's a whole body left in the arena. You can probably take your pick.
I will
You want me to go
definitely
and get a
go
piece
then.
for you?
He stands up and goes like, I will be right back.
Okay.
And he walks to the door, and moment pass, and you can breathe for a little bit, and then the door opens up again. And in there, you can see the tall, handsome individual of Leon no.
Pinning the chimera.
Do you even joke about that?
No.
I will press stop stream this moment if you don't stop.
In first hand comes this tall, beautiful, almost, she looks younger lady. She has pitch black dark hair. And it's placed in a bun behind, but it looks like a sun feather, like it's taken up in fashion with a sun feather behind the hair. And she has this very long bow of like a hat that has this deep blue color to it. It is a Victorian, 17th century's Victorian hat with this very large feathery bow on its side. And she has almost the same clothing of this this very marine dark blue color of this enormous long Victorian dress. And she has numerous of into her textile, she has numerous of runes carved in, and she has numerous of these, it looks like sea creatures, very enormous, like whales, fishes, crabs, islands. Looks like it is embraided into her dress. She has very, very soft skin, very pale skin, almost as pale as Rill has. She has a more of a smaller slither of eyes, but she walks with grace. And she does not look as terrifying as Madame Red does. She has more grace and passion in her posture.
What did Madame Red have on her dress? Like,
Only red.
no motif.
No motif.
Okay.
She had
Blood.
runes on her corset, though, like
Yeah.
demonic runes.
Demonic runes on her corset. Yes.
Hmm. Does Madame Blue?
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're playing Cluedo at this point.
Yeah, I know, right?
Does Madame Blue?
Wait until you met Madame Green. I have to say.
Yeah, I know. Does she look like Madame Red? Are they sisters?
No,
Like for
they
real?
are-
No. Okay.
Opposite, like opposite types of humans, like in appearance and in the origins from where she has more of a appearance from individuals coming from Nivara.
Okay. Her runes. Can I do like an Arcana check or
Yes.
something to see what they might be?
And Rill, you can also do that with advantage.
Is it Arcana?
It is Arcana.
Can I do it too?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
You're a magical practitioner.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Vidal's sadness is giving me clarity.
Also, right, I just forgot. Rill, you gain a point of insanity point.
Oh my god.
And also,
no!
Vidal, you gain also an insanity point.
Oh.
Robin, it's time.
Yeah.
Say
Huh?
No.
Say the word.
Shh, fuck off. Keep going.
The word?
No.
The
Haven't
bird
you
is a
heard?
word.
You were gonna
When-
poke her nose and say a word.
I feel like you're working against me right now.
Okay.
I just wanna know what happens.
Oh,
Ah.
well, it comes later. It's not the time for it. Just yet. Did you want also to roll, Blinky, or no?
I rolled. It was an 11.
Sorry, I didn't see. I'm sorry. Blinky, you have no idea. You have never seen Rill, and also Vidal. These are arcane ruins used for warlocks, and very highfully one. And Vidal, you have not seen this once before, but you believe that whatever it is on her dress, it is a protective spell of some sort, but also that she can use the dress to cast as a focus. And Rill, because of your patron, you understand that she is also a follower of an old one,
Oh.
but not an old one like an old one like that. Because the only thing you can hear in your mind is you see the letters and you can see the symbols. You can only hear in your head. It's a very it's somebody like ASMRing, just whispering to your mind. They say Leviathan. And she reaches up and she whiffs her hand and the door closes. She gives a very politeful smile.
I'm standing by my periton and petting it like, mesh.
In your colorful outfit.
In my colorful out, just staring at her like, mesh.
He looks down at you, Blinky, and says, "Charming."
Lovely.
I sense tension.
I wouldn't call it as much tension as caution.
I understand. And she whips on her hand again, and a chair just flies underneath her, and she sits down.
Yes, I do apologize for none of the gentlemen to be quick enough to offer you one.
She leans down and she puts forth her hand, and from her sleeve, this walking cane appears, and she drops it down. And it resembles this. It resembles almost like a shark head. And this very long, silvery long cane with a shark head on top of it. And she flips it down. Most gentlemen does not do that anymore, I'm afraid.
What does she see when she looks around? Some bloody goat, a bloody cleric, half orc.
An open door where a little archmage is carving into a chimera.
Yeah. And Thalion with death in his eyes.
Maybe
Do
she
you
likes.
want? Do you want some drinks?
I'm just gonna take out like a shitty old mug I have and like,
No, thank you.
Well, I'm drinking it then. I guess.
I understand. I am only here because of the currency of the hostess of this place. I've heard that you're calling for me, and I do have business with the Imperium. But I do
Yes.
understand that you have met not me, but somebody else of my kind before.
That is very odd for you to assume something like that.
And she looks back. The goblin gave it away.
What?
I just pet my parrot and more stressed, like,
The parrot will go. Yes.
Yeah, indeed. What is he talking about, right?
I
mean, it
quite
wouldn't-
assure you, I'm nothing like my sisters. So then,
I don't know if I should be relieved, or even more terrified. But nonetheless, here we are.
indeed,
I have heard.
I am summoned. What
Yeah.
you wish.
Go straight to the point. Why are you here?
I am very glad to have finally. And she puts down the cane close to the, and sets her her legs across and puts her hand on top of it. Finally, somebody that would talk clearly. I am here because I'm searching for my sister. She has been missing from her post in the Highlands for quite some time. She is. The last time I've heard of her, she was searching for an artifact, believing to be far up in the north, and I did give it not the blessing to receive such an item. And I am here to look for her.
You believe her to be here?
I believe that this was the spot before she left. She was here in some business, talking to the individuals in this very place. And I wish to know why. But then the Imperium came and destroyed it all. And it's been hard to acquire an audience with the royalty.
Well, with them being in the dungeon, I can see why.
Yeah, that ought to do it. Mm.
I have attempted to acquire their release, but the Imperium seems to be so utterly bold.
But this Imperium is not interested in, how to say, stand in your way, since you are what they oppose.
Indeed, but I do have influences.
Those
In the
that help.
Imperium as well.
Oh,
Do in mind that you have to come prepared to a war. But I feel that we can have some closure between us, because I do believe that you have information that I am seeking.
I would hope so.
And I maybe have something that you are interested in as well.
I very much believe you do.
Then speak up.
get straight to the point then, because I don't feel like being a moth dancing around a flame. The information that we have. If I offer this to you, would you help us in the release of the royals?
I wouldn't say that my active help would be there.
I wouldn't
I would
ask for
say
that.
I would say that some doors would be open.
That is more than I could hope for.
I would say that some Chilling's on. I have some contact with the Codex. They will give you access to the maze. And they will guide you through the maze. And they will acquire you a direct contact to the castle's dungeon. And this, of course, leading to the other network as well.
And if I wanted to enter a specific part where a young child might be
The
a
code.
boy.
It's all written in the Codex.
Have you met this young man?
I have.
Is he okay?
He is. For now. I sense that they have greater plans for this young lad. The Imperium has to have a face when he all grows up.
Oh, no, I wouldn't want that.
Then we have to simply stop that, won't we?
Oh, we do. We very much do.
I will give you the contacts acquired to lead you through the maze. So, what information do you have acquired for me?
Well, since your sister is searching for a sword, which I assume you know.
She scuffled with legends and rumors.
Perhaps it isn't.
You said she was here, specifically here.
She was. And I do not know why.
We believe the owner of this establishment might have some history with said legend.
Is that so? Well, isn't that peculiar?
We also know that your sister sought a mirror that showed her the path to this sword.
Mirror, you say?
One in a set of 3.
This was not. And when you do that, she was about to tell a joke and she just stops and stares down at her cane. May I inquire the location of these specific artifacts that you talk about?
Doesn't really have much to do with your sister's location now, does it?
It could have. She could be there right now. My youngest sister is quite persistent. She is more driven of the cause and the flame and the blood, not much as I.
As far as we know, she has already taken what she needed from the mirror and won't return.
Then you don't know my sister at all.
Perhaps
We
not.
Tell me, does she have her familiar with her?
I'm like almost choking as she says that. Like,
This familiar, was it large by any chance?
It was. All of us have one.
looking at Garbo like,
Garbot just stone face,
yeah.
like loading.
Yeah.
Did you roll for that? Because this could be a
Mhm.
situation where he goes, "Oh, they said."
Mhm.
Oh, you mean that? No.
Yeah, I have rolled, and he is remaining silence.
Good.
Can I get that spell? I can cast it
Sure.
on him.
Sure.
So,
I give you that after the.
since I did say I wouldn't dance around. No, she had that familiar with her.
That's why I understand she went here.
Our cleric might have released it, in lack of better words.
His size. That is very unfortunate. Well, it seems we have unhinged her full potential then. But don't matter. Do not frighten. It is a simple matter for me.
Mhm.
You see, we madams are very close to our familiars. The familiars is our anchor towards reality, binds us of the remaining arts of humanity. The humanity is a treasure that we have to cherish. Remember that who we were in the previous times. Shall we lose one of those anchors? It tends to bring up the full truth of who we are and bring forth the patron we have acquired.
So we unleashed the demon, so to say.
You have unleashed her demon side. But it's nothing that I cannot handle. But I fear that multiple lives are in great peril.
She seemed to hold his anchor very close to heart. A
Ah,
child.
yes. Ah, yes, it was her sister. Her younger sister died in a very, I would say, in a very brutal disease. But she remained her interior back in a vessel. Such as that is our sacrifices we have to make to maintain Madame's.
I don't know if it would be any comfort to her or if she would need one. But at least our cleric spared a soul.
She looks down and goes, I'm just gonna let that slide. The religion is heresy. And Garbos goes, sorry, Kalle. I know that you will have a but I will not do it. Because you're not here.
Unlimited power.
Yes!
Time to kick Garbo without any repercussions. Woo!
We look down upon the religion.
I figured as much.
Well, at least we know that I have to put her down. And I'm very glad to hear that. Without her anchor, she's doomed. And I have to simply find her replacement.
Seems a bit cold. Isn't she like sisters or something? I don't know much about you.
She gestured towards you, and you can feel like a mage hand caresses your shin, Blinky.
Ugh.
Do not mind. I do have sorrow. Yet my age and my feelings toward what I am supposed to do is stronger than blood and family tidings.
What of her legion?
Her legion is a parasite.
A parasite controlled by another man.
I have heard of this Lion de Terre. also a parasite that I'm very intrigued of. I fear that he is using my sister.
Oh, he is.
Oh, he is.
He very much is.
We have some letters to prove it, even.
We do.
May I?
I
I'll
look at
give-
Real like, eh?
I'll give her the letters.
I am just keeping quiet.
You're doing so good, Valiant.
Yes!
Yes.
Not saying anything disrespectful at all.
She takes a moment to read them.
I'll give her the report 64.
Yeah. She reads them. I understand. I have never heard of this Akarion before. But he seems like an intriguing individual.
He seems to be used as well. We don't even know if he's loyal, because he kind of seems to be loyal to the Madam now and not Leon's. It seems like they're kind of shifting their allegiances a little bit.
As thieves and cutthroats does.
That's
To
harsh.
understand full power, and she takes her cane and leans on it. The true power of leans on respect. And sometimes thieves, beggars, and cutthroats have to learn how to feel respect. Henceforth, I believe that my sister does it the wrong way.
I mean, I would say that this Leon does it the very wrong way as well.
Is that so?
He
He doesn't-
seems like a spoiled child that wants everything but has not earned it.
Yes, that would be very correct. Also, his way of earning loyalty seems to be by simply forcing people with his mind to do his bidding, or beating them until they do as he wants. Not so much respect as fair.
Interesting. Thank you for this information. Is it some more information you wish to have from me? Or have our accord been fully fulfilled?
For some more information, but I have a request.
Some mortals tends to die for such requests from the madams.
I never said you had to uphold them.
You speak.
If you were to find your sister, and you would, as you so put it, end her, if this Akarian would be around, I would ask for you to spare him.
Not wish to take another person's life. Not the one who has been manipulated by my sister. It will take some time for me to acquire her presence. But I can assure you, if you find her, make sure that she will return. I
Would
will
you do
not-
so willingly?
I will. It depends. It would be very interesting if she has reached the sword already.
We know where she was last.
Finally, a challenge. Regardless, I grow bored. And she takes her cane, thumps at one time into the floor, and stands up. The depths does not wait for everybody.
I have a small question.
Yes.
Might you know what time it is?
Actually, a good question.
Yeah.
He looks up, and you can see her eyes turn to this milky white, and she looks back at you. It seems to be around 2 in the afternoon.
Plenty of time to do bad things then. Good.
Thank you, my fair lady.
Finally,
Can I
somebody
ask?
with manners.
Can I just ask one thing?
Well, surely, my friend.
So your sister and this Akarian. We have a reason to believe that they may have kidnapped a certain individual known as the mayor. Do you know why she would do such a thing?
Yes, of course. The mayor was one of my pupils.
Oh, was he now?
He was tasked to run a city up the north. Considerably that I am looking for a specific location.
Well,
And you have acquired one of these informations?
What specific location would it have been?
I hear from the goblin's accent that you are from the northern side of the world, aren't you not?
yeah.
I am looking for a specific mine. Would you be so inclined in helping me finding this map? Or finding this specific mine?
What's so specific about it?
It's very close by to a shallow water known as the shallow pond. It is considered a place called the Shaft.
Well, don't you know where it is?
I can do this so you can see.
Yeah, I know where it is, but
Doesn't she have a
And
map?
also the people at home can see it.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I know where that is.
Oh, you do?
I think so. I haven't been there because you're not supposed to
Yeah.
go there.
She walks towards you and she leans down. Tell me your price.
I didn't know it was so unknown to the rest of the world because it's.
She leans down and she starts to caress your face.
With a
It is
real hand.
so weird
And
to
and you
have
can
another
see,
person with a cane caress Blinky right now
Yeah.
because this
And-
is like,
and you
why?
can see her
Pattern.
eyes, and you can see her eyes turn white. Like she's looking for something. She says, "Tell me your price. I'm not here to hurt you. You're in a safe place."
Is she manipulating?
I'll
What is-
creep into Blinky's mind.
And you cannot reach her mind.
Oh.
Fine, I thought I wouldn't.
You feel like it's almost like you hit the brick wall.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, a price. If you know a way to shield someone from being, well, someone messing with their thoughts, could you tell me how to stop a certain person from doing that?
She flickers with her finger, and she brings forth a ring. This ring could shield this person.
Right? And nobody would be able
But I
to
can give you
do
something
anything?
better. And she gives you back. I don't think you really understand the way I understand you. I know something that it's belonged for you for some time. And she reaches in her robe and she brings forth the hat of disguise.
Well,
And it's the exact one.
oh. I take it lovingly.
And she, as you're taking it, she's still holding it.
How did you do that?
She loosens it and caresses your face again. I am gifted.
You sure are.
Gifted at snooping into other people's minds.
I am gifted to find what truly dwells underneath the depth of a person. What he truly desires.
Well,
Now tell me what I truly desired most.
well,
Where is this location?
I pull out a map,
Yeah,
the goblin map specifically. Like, I don't care at this point.
yeah.
And on this map, I have just so many things written down, and
It's
then it's like,
so many scribbles. Oh,
oh,
shit.
and Bashkul all over the place. Like,
yeah, let me see.
and I point towards what I presume is the shaft, because
Yeah,
I think I know where it is.
yeah. You know where it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
The goblins have. They have heard of it.
Yeah.
You fear it as much.
Yeah, I'm not going there. No.
Well,
He
it's
looks at
right
it.
here. But I heard you shouldn't go there because it's really, really, really shitty. So, even though you seem very capable, so maybe it doesn't matter.
You did good. I see why he's so fond of you.
Hmm.
And then I will not manipulate as he does. I truly thank you.
Don't speak ill of him.
I do not
Okay.
speak ill. He's just using you sometimes.
I stare at her.
When
I don't want to listen.
she stands up. Oh, but he does. No. Be a good goblin and behave. And she starts to walk. And she
I
says,
almost liked her.
and pray to the Ukta that you will still be alive. And what about you? You silent, mysterious elf in the corner?
Yes.
You haven't speak this entire conversation.
Nope.
Why is that?
I have nothing to add. I am merely an observer.
I assure you are. Well then.
Leon, please, this is. I know you like to watch, but this is your one opportunity to actually ask someone who might be able to tell you the thing you want to know. About your clan member who is sleeping? If you have something to trade.
Madame Blue is taken by surprise, I see. I understand it has been a difficult road for you.
Yes.
And I understand that you have questions, but some questions should not be bring forth into daylight. It should just dwell in the darkest pits, in the darkest deep shallows of the water, until the fish is ready to be consumed.
And we're
Okay.
gonna wait.
You will find your way, and you will find your answer soon. If you don't wish to talk to me, don't let the others manipulate you or tell you otherwise.
I'm not saying anything.
And she goes to you, and she takes takes her hand on top of your shin.
I retract my head.
That will be your downfall. Silence and ignorance will be the downfall of this world. Eventually.
Believe me that my downfall will be if I speak.
Your downfall will be your silence. Your silence is not golden in these halls, nor in this world. It's only a matter, and looks at Rill, what nobility tells those who are underneath them. Silence.
What do you want me to say?
Nothing. Nothing at all. You have already told me so much about you. Silence is not that shrouds my insight of an individual. I just wish them to speak the truth to me, instead of me reading it out like a book. I believe that I find true individuals in telling than I foresee.
Okay.
You do not understand now, Thalion. If that is your name. The Child of Green, as your name predicts. It's written on your face. And silence is not the way of a Lendway. And she walks towards the door.
I look nervously at everybody in the group.
I'm
I don't-
sorry.
I'm
I
just
will-
staring at my hat at this point, like fucking broken. A bit.
And with that, I bid you all a fond farewell.
When will we see your contact? For the maze.
In roughly 30 seconds.
You work quick, lady.
And the door knocks. Well, apparently I was miscalculating. It was faster than I intended. I work with haste. But patience and respect is my true name.
If these contacts indeed will help us as much as you say they will, I will offer the location of the mirror if I get my brother back.
I assure you will.
If we meet again then.
Oh, we will not meet again, child. But we will meet where our patrons will linger.
Oh, lovely.
And she leaves. And closes the door.
What does that even mean?
It means they're gonna have a tea party in the afterlife, Valley.
Weird woman.
And as she goes out from the room, it comes in a nervous, a smaller, like child, like, yeah, I was sent here by the mistress, the blue one. Hi.
Blinky, snap out of it!
Uh,
Hi.
am I supposed to talk to children now? Is that my thing?
Thief!
Hello, little.
Thief! Thieves!
Right.
Codex.
Hello, little
Goes to you.
kidling.
I am not a child. I am a halfling.
Oh, I am very sorry. You.
Are you? Are you really?
No, I am not. I'm just trying to be polite, and you're supposed to say that even when you don't mean it.
Right. You tell me that, goblin. Yeah. I know your kind. Am I right? Looks up in Talion. Am I right?
Right.
Yeah.
This is
What?
the moment where you're supposed to be quiet, Talion.
Well then, I'm just. Hello, fellow thief. I am Blinky.
Are you a thief?
Oh, you wanna test me, do you?
Looks up and down of your collar of your. Well, you're one
Very
of those.
stealthy.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're one of those thieves. I'm sorry.
What does that even mean?
Oh, the royal, the posh is good for you. Hmm?
Oh my god.
Does he have something on him that can steal off his ass?
Make a perception check.
It's, well, it's 17 plus 9.
All right. You can see he has a belt on him.
I'm gonna steal his belt without him knowing.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Well, it's a 15 plus 17. I have plus 17 in sleight of hand because my gloves.
Oh yeah, the gloves.
Yeah,
of the-
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
I
yeah.
rolled a 15, so it's 15 plus 17. I have no idea.
33
33. It's like you're like
or 2?
32, I think.
Yeah, 2.
it kind of makes the flash on, and you just hold the.
I'm just gonna swing it around my finger.
Yes, fancy parties and such.
And he drops his pants. It's like.
And I smell it too. I hand it back.
He
You
takes
dropped
it. You know,
something.
like, you motherfucker!
I have been called worse.
What are you called?
Sakrak and Blinky.
Disgusting?
Sakrak means no, it means loud and annoying. Actually,
I understand that a bit. You can call me, and he looks around and leans out towards you guys, and he puts his hands together. Shade.
I like.
that is the worst nickname
You know why?
I've ever heard.
You know why?
Because you throw a
Sure.
shade.
I thought it was like you're a shady person.
This
or
beautiful
you
woman
are-
knows her shit, right?
Mhm.
And also, I have to say, you smell lovely. And looks at Vidal. I have a goat at home. I love goats.
Yeah.
So you wanted to go through the maze, right?
Not that right at this point, but yes.
The Blue Mistress says you wanted to go now. I'm here to take you somewhere.
Well, we need more.
Where
What?
in the city would you want to go?
Look at real. We are not going right now, are we? Or what was the plan?
Shade, was it right?
Yeah, that's me. Not Shadow. Not Shroud.
Of course not.
Not
Shade
shrimp.
fits you.
Shut up. It's Shade. Deal with it.
But why?
What?
Why shade?
Because it brings shade to my clientele. Shut up. What?
Shame. I didn't
Well,
say
what this young man is trying to say is that he is very talented at his profession.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
Clearly.
why he's called Shade.
I bring people into the shade.
Cool kid.
So they don't get sunburned or
Let's
something?
not make fun of our contact.
He started insulting me.
I mean, you have to understand from a thief's perspective, you kind of stick out like a red light with that.
It has
Ensemble.
never ever stopped me before.
I know, but for someone who's coming from the outside and don't know you, it doesn't really look like what a thief would wear.
You kind of look
Oh.
unprofessional.
Isn't
But
that good?
I'm a bard
Yeah,
as a first profession, thank you.
I mean,
Thief
not-
second.
not looking like a thief is good, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
No.
I am clever.
It's not. It's
Everybody's
supposed to be dressed in like me, like in black, and be cool with the shadows.
Yes. Let's not question the profession.
I'm just gonna say,
You know
if we
what?
were standing before some judges, you and me, you would be hanged and not me because
Yeah.
you
but
are the
you know
obvious
what?
one.
You know what? I would not be there because I am in the shades.
Oh my god.
It's like
And
a yo
also-
mama
And
fight
also,
again.
one
Like, "Ah."
one day I will be one of the Mist Wanderers. You see.
Right.
Don't you want to be a shade wanderer?
Yes,
But
Well,
aren't
not
they our assassins? Aren't you a thief? Do you even know what they do?
Hey, you don't even know anything, okay? You don't even know me. What the fuck do you want?
Well,
Please,
you wanna
no,
fight here?
No, we don't want to, Mr. Shade.
I'm
We
just
do
gonna
not
look
want
at
to
my
fight.
parents and I'm like,
if you insist.
We are not going to fight Mr. Shade. Mr. Shade is gonna help us.
yes.
Right.
And
Just like a
we
friendly little band.
yeah, and we do not care what Mr. Shade has for future plans. If Mr. Shade wants to open up the Shade Wanderers and create a specific thieves guild or whatever in his name, then he's more than welcome to do that. Without us.
The Shades Guild. That would be cool.
No,
See?
I was thinking about the Shady Guild.
Yeah, even better.
Make a persuasion check.
Yes, this is my...
Can you have advantage? Because I'm
Yes,
trying to
yes.
help so much to get
Yes, sure.
It's a 12.
He looks at you. Yeah, that's not almost better, right? You
Yeah.
want it into the maze or not? I'm
Yes.
like here now. I got some work to do. Look at Blinky, like
Yeah.
actual, real thieves' work. You know.
Don't tempt me to take that belt from you again.
I am sure there's a lot of thieves' work to be done when the city is under siege and all your thieves are crammed up here where you can
Yeah.
only steal from each other.
Yeah.
Sounds very profitable.
Yeah.
A lot of new money coming in, I'm sure.
Yeah. So where do you want to go?
I take my bag and pull it on my back. And are we leaving or?
I have no idea at this point. Aren't we talking to a lot of other people? Are we just gonna storm the city without anyone with
So,
us?
Shade, this maze,
Yeah.
where is it and how does it work?
It's a secret. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So it-
you need to have head thingies on you so you don't see shit, and I will bring you into the shade and bring you into the maze, okay?
Okay.
And then I will lead you through the maze, and we will go through the city in the maze.
So you can lead us anywhere in the city through the maze.
He like brings it up and go like, oh fuck yeah, you know, right? I can, if you want to go to like the inner sanctum of the Ravenhold Castle, I bring you there, you know.
Yes, call you up.
Actually, amazing.
And if you want to go into the library, fuck yeah, you can check out the chandeliers from where I can come from. And also, if you want to go to the motherfucking catacombs of the
Now you're talking my language.
what do you call the Molosseums? Yeah, I can bring you there too.
Are you good?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, for sure. I like you, Mr. Shade.
I want to
Well-
shoot it, man.
I like you too, pretty girl. I don't know your name, but I don't give a shit.
Chef Musal.
I figured as much, so I just...
Wait,
I
are you
like
Chat Mozal? Okay, I'm not doing this job anymore. This is like, what the fuck? This is are you royalty, bitch? Are you
No.
one of the upper
Do I
ones?
look like royalty? Come on. Come
Make a
on.
deception check.
I did not say anything.
I just did it because I'm like, fuck you.
It's the one thing that these thieves don't like.
I
I
know.
know.
I know.
You have advantage, yeah. Oh, well, it's flatlined it all for you.
Average.
Yeah, it's average. Not with +8, it ain't.
No, it's not. It really isn't. It's really shit.
Why the fuck does this fucking goblin tells me that you are fucking royalty? Don't fucking bring out the royalty blood, man.
I'm just messing around.
You know, don't bring shade when you don't know shade, okay?
Gonna bring Shade anywhere, Mr. Shade. You're gonna bring us to places, you know, because you're Mr. Shade and you're cool and you can do this.
Fuck yeah. Do you want to go now?
Do we want to go to the catacombs and see if we can?
Do you want to go to the catacombs? Fuck yeah. I know the direct pipeline, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yes, go. Where do you want to go? Do you want to go to the dungeons? Do you want to go to the prayer like altar? Or do you want to go to, you know, do you gonna go to the wine cellar?
We want to go straight where the Inquisition keeps the magic items. Thank you.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man.
Well, exactly. So usually.
You just tell me where you want to go. What the fuck is your problem? Let the nice lady
Mr.
talk instead. Yeah?
Shade. Let's just
Yeah.
focus. Yes, focus.
I am focused, man.
Yes. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my friends. We need to focus. Because your time is valuable. Because all of the new money that's coming into the city that is not occupied or anything. So,
Yeah, shall we go?
if we were to go to the dungeons of the castle,
Yeah?
if we were to bring people out, would you wait and lead us back? Or how does this work? Is it a two-way trip or a one-way trip?
You have to speak his language, Will,
Yeah, I know.
think. You know, I'm
I
just
high-five
gonna...
He's like, and I started to like you, man.
I thought you liked goats. Doesn't your goat
do.
high-five you?
I thought
No,
that
I wish.
You should train him.
Yeah, but it's not a salary, man. I need to have gold. I need to buy those, these necklaces, yeah? You show some dominance from my crew, yeah?
Oh, you need like a big golden chain.
Oh yeah, that is how you gain respect in the codex, yeah?
Ah, yeah, I get it.
Because you're
I
right.
totally get it.
You fucking take that shit and you write it down in the codex, and your name will become legend.
Oh, you could even get your name like Shade.
Oh
Like a
no,
big print?
no! I have it on my thingy, on my neck as bounty. Then I just give it to the leader, yeah. You know, that is how you get a reputation.
Oh, but you
You
could
need-
totally tattoo your names like on your.
Are we going?
I am
Oh, yeah.
trying to.
Oh yeah, we are. So yeah,
So
You
how
give it-
much would be a two-way trip somewhere?
it depends. You know, you can bring. How many people are you bringing back?
I mean, if we would bring people back, we would bring back 4 people, I think.
Or, well, and how many? You are 6 people, yeah.
5?
We're not bringing the bird into the tunnels, I would assume.
That is very good. I was a little bit worried that there's a big flappy son of a wannabe chicken. He's here, gonna get
And my
beaten.
cutlery come back at this point.
Yeah, they come here and they just have a little bit of like stuff with them.
Oh,
Well, I'm bringing my friends, but they don't pay anything because they're objects.
It's like, yeah, whatever you say, Goblin. Yeah, I'm bringing like 5 people plus 4 people. That is, I believe it's 9, and they're gonna have headpieces on them also. And I'm gonna get my body darkness with me as well on this, you know. And it will bring you about, let's say it's 10, let's say 200 go, yeah.
I want to do inside if that is a lot on him.
Sure.
If he's trying to double play us.
You do know that the lady in blue spoke
Ah.
very highly of you.
14.
You look at him. He's like, in his world, 200 is a lot.
And it's too much for what he asks.
No,
No?
not what he believes.
Oh.
Hey,
Seems
listen-
awfully
li-
high for
Listen, friendly lady. The lady in blue. We connect, yeah.
I get that.
we
I
are
totally
like-
see why she would like the shade and the darkness and all of that.
Yeah. She operates in the shades, you know. And
Yeah.
she needs shades and darkness and whatnot. to just get
Totally.
by, okay.
So how
I
about-
I know.
Yes. How about? Do we need to bring darkness now, or do we bring darkness later?
No, I will bring him later. Yeah.
So how will you know-
now.
is darkness your goat?
No, Ricky is my goat. Shut up, goat.
So how do you know when you're supposed to bring darkness and fetch us, Mr. Shade?
He does this and he like twirls up. I have my ways. You should just trust the coders, yeah?
Yeah, I do trust it. But how are we supposed to know that we can get in contact with you?
That is no problem. If
But
you have my service, I have a way to contact me, huh? So pay up, I will give.
I mean, that sounds like a reasonable deal. So 150 gold then?
Make a persuasion check.
With or without advantage?
Without advantage.
Oh, bitch.
Oh!
Ooh, now I'm getting those.
He looks at you and go like,
I mean, it's still a 9.
yeah. He looks at you and go, 200, yeah?
Oh, sorry.
He's bad with number.
Clearly. I'll give him 200 gold.
Takes and go like, finally. And he will bring out in his... he will reach into his pants and he will give you a stone. You talk into that stone, bring back to me, yeah? Don't you press on the stone anymore. Just not now, you know?
So I
You
just
press it.
speak into the stone like, Mr.
Yeah.
Shade, we need you to bring Mr. Darkness with you and come and fetch us.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
All right.
So,
Bring your fucking belongings and we are going. And he reaches into his other set of pants and he brings 5 of these back like headpieces.
are those really necessary?
Oh yeah. You know, it's from the bosses, you know. I cannot let people understand and know where the maze entrance is, yeah. But it goes that fast.
Naturally.
If you put it on, it will just take. You even wouldn't notice, yeah.
But it's dark, no?
What?
Or where
What?
we're going, is it gonna be pitch black?
Yeah.
I can't see in darkness.
No,
can't I? Yes.
no. I'm just gonna lead you to the maze, and then you will remove it, and we just walk in the maze.
Oh,
I cannot let
that
you.
is.
I cannot let you go into the maze, knowing where we go to the maze. You feel me? You feel
Yeah,
me?
I
Mhm.
totally feel
Yeah.
you. I feel
Uh,
you.
go-
I'm just gonna take my little coin and be like,
And also,
flipping
no
it.
fucking animals, yeah.
No animals.
The
God
chicken
damn it.
stays. The chicken and the utensils stay, okay?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking towards Blinky. I'm gonna send out Nyx and have
Yeah,
him,
that's
check where we're going.
pristine. Didn't need to say it.
So just for everything, he gives everybody a headpiece. Okay, don't put it on it yet, yeah? We have to
Yeah.
put it directly together, okay? So stand in
Uh-huh.
a circle, yeah?
Uh-huh. Where are we
Come-
going?
He looks at Blinky. Come on, we will see. Yeah, you fucking must trust the
This
code.
is usually what you put over someone's head before you drown them in a lake. I'm just saying.
Do I look like I can drown you?
No.
No, you
exactly.
really doesn't. But I haven't seen darkness yet, so.
He gives it to Salion and gives it to Videl. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
I think
looks-
mine is too small.
Oh fucking hell! It brings up the, are you one of those? Oh, the horns. Yeah. Here you go. XXL, bitch.
I have big ears. I have no idea how this will work either.
You can. Can't you just? Never mind. Flop your ears and bring it forward. And you too. Oh, do you have a big head too? You elven fella.
I have mine on, and
You need to put this shit on.
I weirdly feel so comfortable in darkness.
Well, then you don't come.
I don't
okay?
say that. I just think that.
Yeah. If you don't, do you want to take it on?
Already has it on.
I already. It's a hood, right?
No. Well, yeah. It's a.
Yeah, I
What
have put
a
it on.
sack.
Hey, no, and he takes it off you. You have to put it on together, like
Oh.
simultaneously. You know.
Oh, good luck with that. Okay, I'm ready.
Oh yeah. So in my count of 3, so on 3, so it's 1, 2, 3. You put it on, okay?
Yes.
Do you understand?
On 3,
Yes.
not
He
1,
walks
2,
up to
3
Blinky and
on.
points up. Do you understand?
I can count
Yeah,
yet.
totally. I'm gonna stretch like this.
Galvo's
Put
gonna
all
go,
my
"This is
fingers
so
into my
weird."
bag of holding and the
Galvo's
bag
gonna
of
go, "This is
Takes
so weird."
more time.
As I am stretching, I'm gonna have Nyx puff out behind the Parrington.
Uh-huh.
Just sit there, like, minding its own business. But I want him to pay attention to what the fuck is gonna happen when we put the fucking hoods on.
Okay. So are you ready? And he stands in the middle. Yeah.
I'm just gonna turn to my utensils.
If he does anything shady, then stab him, okay?
The Periton goes.
No, not the Periton, the tiny servant.
But the servants goes to reach up their hands.
I didn't specify what shady is. If he tries to harm me, that is shady. Not him being shady.
They reach up their arms again. Okay.
Oh,
Are you
Lord.
ready?
Yes?
1,
Eh,
2. No, wait. No. You do it too fast. Point at the Italian.
Mine
A little bit
smells
slower.
bad.
A little slower. So you can put it on top of your hair like that, and then you drag it down. Okay. Are you ready, lady? Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. You too. Yeah, and you. Okay. Are you ready?
yes.
1, 2, 3.
Eh,
And we all did it simultaneously. Good.
We are so.
And we will pick up that next time, next week, my friend.
Lovely ending, yeah.
It took about 26 minutes to put that hood on.
Yes. But that is how it happens here in
I love
Mandalorian.
how the conversation went from Madame Blue to that.
Yes,
Yeah.
all the sadness and confusion from before is like, whoop, was replaced by like, stab.
And also before we end, how do you like my thug talk?
It's so weird.
It's so cringe, right?
Yeah,
It
it's
is
so,
aggravating.
terrible.
it's so
in
weird
the
to see
best
you do
ways.
that.
You like Mr. Shade.
I like Mr. Shade as well.
Little shade.
I like him. Blakey fucking hates him.
I mean, yeah.
Without
I have
things, it's a
actually,
weird small creature.
I have met one of these people, like, talking like it, believing this person was very cool, but he's like, yeah, for sure. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, I have
What the fuck
to.
are you talking? Well, regardless, my friends, thank you so much for staying up with us on this episode of Curse of the Black Mountain. Make sure to look also in Roll of Fate's social channels, where you can find some different cool stuff. We have released a short film that we did in the YouTube, edited by yours truly, Danne here. That is some of the fun situations that happened during our gameplay. And also, more things you can find in our YouTube is the previous episode of this campaign, and also from other adventures as well. So you can stick around and look in the YouTube channel for that also. And, my friends, finally, our second episode of our podcast, Skrönor och sägner från Ingenmansland, is actually out, and it was out, was it on Friday? Or when was it?
Yeah, a few days ago.
A few days ago. Okay, a few days ago. But make sure to go there and listen to it as well, because it's a really, really fun episode. And make sure to stick around for other content that we will release probably in the very near future. Do you guys want to say something before we go?
No, I don't think so.
Or are you going to bring some shade into this shit?
Don't.
We're gonna
stop,
bring the
please.
shade.
I'm just thinking of like, what is like Hocus Pocus. You know what I'm talking about here.
Yeah, I
Like-
know too.
His eyes. Oh, God
Exactly.
damn. No.
And also, it looks like we are going to play as regularly next Sunday. And yeah, and I hope you have a very nice Easter. And I see you next Sunday, my friends. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.